Your money, your move.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
Let Luka be Luka, bro. Let him lead in his way. And these offseason things are cool. And, and his relationship with Austin is great. I honestly think Austin should be the guy. Why does this have to be put on Luka? Not every guy who's the best player on the team has to be the quote-unquote leader. That's my point.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Here we go. Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr, Sweet Tea, Travis Rogers. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show is on for your Monday afternoon.
I'm a chivato.
The 10th of August on the No Stress Sports Talk Express. Coming off the weekend. Man, what's up with the Dodgers? Will Travis make us feel good? So will Marcus Grant. It's Monday, a Marcus Monday. Marcus hosts the Blue Review with Bergie each weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. on our YouTube channel, presented by LAX. Travis and Marcus will hold our hands about the fear of Dodgers baseball. DeMarco's just ready for football, man.
Gosh, good, great,
Yeah.
good.
You just got to get out of practice.
Yeah. It's hot out there.
I was going to say, you look a little leaner. You sweat some off today?
And, of course, we'll put a smile on your face as we do each weekday afternoon.
Oh.
Producer Laura's here. Young D, producer DeAndre on the ones and twos. Plus, the social team in the back. Sweet Timothy Johnson, and Jonathan Martin. Man, we got a whole crew here today. We could have our own basketball team. Coached by Travis, like the White Shadow. For those of you that get that reference.
Why don't you shut up?
You're just the sidekick here?
Let's do it. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Your Monday afternoon in the Southland right now.
Did he actually say that?
Why can't
Did
I
he
play?
actually just say that?
Why can't I be salami?
See, I knew it. He's back there practicing his material. I can't believe he put that out there. Are you out of your mind?
Look, I don't want to be Coach Reeves. I want to be salami.
You want to fight?
I want to play. I don't want to coach.
Salami didn't play. He fought people.
But he was on the team. He had a uniform. Salami was a part of the
Oh, my God.
I'm conflating
Let
the
me
White
apologize.
Shadow with Welcome Back,
the
Kotter.
right,
I
yeah.
keep wanting to call the guys at Carver High the Sweat Hogs.
Right.
They're
No,
not
Sweat
the
Hogs.
Hogs.
Right.
The Sweat Hogs are a different
Oh, my God.
show.
See? We need to nip it in the bud.
Absolutely.
Yes.
How you guys feeling?
Good.
Good.
Chilling. Yeah, you? What's
Well,
happening?
I feel fine. I feel good.
You shouldn't.
Well, no, we'll get to that in a second. Have you gotten the senior disc just out of the blue like that?
No, not yet. I mean,
Yeah.
you have messed me up since you said. Am I losing money? Should I be asking
I
for
had
it?
You
no
should.
idea.
Yeah.
But so maybe
I'm a little ahead of you
by a few months.
by a few months,
Yeah,
right?
and I went in there, and the guy's like, "Oh, you're eligible for the senior discount." I'm like, okay, like I
At
was a
the
little.
dispensary, there's a senior discount.
Apparently, and by the way, so I haven't been to this dispensary in a minute, but
Okay.
it's like I'm 50. I'm not like 50 or 55. Like those feel like they're the big numbers. I'm neither of those two.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't know when it activates at that
Every
particular
now
dispensary.
and then you'll pull into the dispensary and there's the older white lady and she gives you the nod like, "What's up?"
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, I am late to the game, right?
Yeah.
Like I am more just the edibles, go in there, grab my stuff, and so like the days of having to find it like back in college or a million lifetimes ago.
Yeah.
Now as you come in and out of these places, you're like, "What's up?" It's like you just kind of like right in the
We're all part of the crew.
Enjoy, have a nice time.
Isn't liquor in the toilet right now?
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah.
Like no one's buying alcohol
Oh.
anymore. Yeah, that's the way of the world now. Everybody.
My
See?
house is keeping us in business.
You know, that's what they should do. A politician should
mine.
do a stump from there. There you go.
Yeah,
That'll
why
get
not?
people.
From the liquor
Yeah.
store?
Why
What?
At the dispensary. Come on.
Just to get everybody back together.
There you
again.
go.
Right. Yeah. Why
Marcus, what up, baby?
What's going on?
Nothing. You tell me. Where the hell are the Dodgers?
Well, they spent the last few days wandering in the desert
Jeez.
aimlessly.
What the hell?
With really not much to show for it.
They're lucky they won
They
once.
won a game,
Yeah.
which I watched that like it was a playoff game, like on the edge of my seat, right? I mean, it's like it was 1-0 going to the bottom of the ninth, and then Edwin Diaz gives up back-to-back triples, and at that point I'm kind of like, yeah, this feels like a wrap.
It sure did.
Somehow he works his way out of it.
Yeah.
And I literally watched the bottom of the 10th inning with Jack Dreyer like walking a tightrope. Like, I mean, it was like game 6 of a playoff series the way I watched that thing.
You need it. What has happened? They stinks right now.
At the risk of taking this, nothing. They're just playing like
No,
crap.
Travis, something
Yeah.
had to have happened.
I think it happened last year. It happened
Baseball
the year before
happened.
that. It happened. Every team in baseball goes through a stretch where they can't get anything
Give me
right.
a better explanation than it's just baseball. Like,
They're-
what the hell?
They're not hitting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
they're scoring 3 runs a game, which is not enough to
It
win.
seems like you're getting one guy hot at a time.
Yeah, well, you look at it. Really, Freddie was hot until he wasn't.
He wasn't.
But he was like hitting 500 for nearly a month. Kyle Tucker has come alive a little bit, but they're kind of the only two. No one else is really doing
Isn't
much.
it funny
The other
that
guys,
he's hitting when they suck?
When everybody else falls apart.
It's kind of weird.
You're the mush. Yeah.
I would love to be like, hey, and be, but I really think this is they're playing really, really poorly. Like there's no, they need to play better, but they will. They always come back around.
Well, and I think part of it, they're not hitting. That comes and goes. Offense sometimes disappears. The other parts of it are things that are fixable. The base running mistakes are fixable. I think all things considered, apart from, Robleski, who got lit up a little bit yesterday, Edwin Diaz had a couple of bad outings.
Again.
I thought the rest of the pitching was pretty good. I mean, Roki deserved the better fate than what he got on Friday night.
Yamamoto, too.
Yamamoto, I mean, he got a no decision, but he pitched his butt off to get them to where they were. The bullpen was really solid all weekend long. Not you, Edwin Diaz, but everybody else was solid all weekend long. So there are things that are coming around. Help is on the way pitching-wise with Snell coming back. Tyler Glass now has returned from the shadow realm, apparently, and is doing rehab starts. So, there are good things to think about. And, once the offense comes back around, I think we'll forget all about this.
I hope so. I just remember the days when the Dodger lineup used to be scary, but that was when you had a more consistent Mookie.
Yeah,
lurking in the lineup somewhere.
Yeah, that's a
and
big
that
part of
guy
it.
doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, it just seems like you can't get two guys hot at the same time. And I do worry about Glass and Snell coming back as the saviors.
I agree with you on that.
I like
think
them
you're
coming back
100% right about that.
as the nitrous to an already rolling machine, but to be a savior, that's a lot of heat.
I think you put your finger in the center of the bullseye. The one thing that I think if you're going to paint a picture to me that would make you go, okay, they got a real problem, is really, truly, deeply relying on both of those guys to be what you just said. That if it's just you said it perfectly. If it's just to boost them across the finish line, great. But to all of a sudden, hey, we need you to be the streak stopper. We need you to be able to go out there and pitch 6-7 innings a night and carry this along because we'll talk about this as we get deeper into the show, but who knows what Ohtani's going to look like. I think you can feel pretty darn good about Yamamoto and Skubal. Those guys, not knocking on wood right now, they're going to give you high-level performances just about every time. But Ohtani, I think, is a question mark. Sasaki is a question mark. Robleski's an enormous question mark all of a sudden. And then those other two guys, when they pitch, they're usually pretty good, but they haven't pitched all season long, and that is a big fat question mark, and who knows how they're going to look.
Yeah, I mean, I think Robleski, his time in the rotation's probably coming to an end. When Snell and or Glass now are back, I think he moves to the bullpen. I think we'll see what happens to Eric Lauers next time around, because last time out was not very good, so you wonder if maybe the magic is starting to wear off with that too. I mean, weirdly, while those guys have gone south, Roki has been a lot better. I mean, I don't think he's not going to be in your playoff rotation, but he has looked like a different guy for the last month or so.
Got that big glove, Marcus.
He's got that giant glove he's wearing.
If you ever needed like a tangible example of how crazy and superstitious and basic, and I'm putting myself firmly in this group. I'm not calling anybody a name, but how just collectively as baseball players we're all kind of dumb. Okay, I just give him a bigger glove and everything will be fine. They gave him a bigger glove and everything is fine. And you can't tell me that he's not tipping like that, but it's that idea that, hey, I'm not tipping anymore, therefore I'm pitching with a little more confidence, therefore I can go out there and do these things. If it were as simple, remember last year it was, he's just bending his back leg. Really?
Yeah.
He's bending his back leg last year. This year it's a big glove. Like, next year, it's make sure the rose is in front, big guy. Like it's the whole thing, right? Yeah. It's like whatever you think is the reason. Yeah, trick your brain into thinking, oh, that's all I was doing. No,
but airplane food with your kid. You put if you got a sick dog, you put the pill in the peanut butter.
Yeah,
dog eats it. He don't know. You got to trick him. There you go. It's working. But I do wonder: are we seeing flaws underneath this talent? With this losing streak, are we seeing some flaws that could come back and bite you in October? But I guess that's for everybody. If you play bad baseball, that will bite you. But
If they play like this, they'll be out in the first round. They're not scoring, and if you don't score runs, you're going to be in to win 1-0, 2-1, 3-2 every night is really, really difficult.
Well, I think part of it is, obviously the offense isn't there. The other part of it is when they are hitting, they're not getting extra base hits. There's not a lot of power. There's not a lot of slug right now. I think I saw
what happens when you live off the home run.
Freddie Freeman's last 15 hits have all been singles or something. This is a guy who has made his name hitting doubles throughout his career.
Yep.
They're just not having a lot of
little
power.
fatigue there, a little fatigue.
And part of it is it's hard to score runs when you have to put together a string of singles. That means you need 3 or 4 of them to score runs, and it's hard to score 3 or 4 runs in an inning when you're doing that. So when they're hitting doubles, when guys hit the ball out of the
ballpark, to play
ballpark,
baseball to win.
You can put together crooked numbers a lot easier.
If you don't slug, you got to get 3 hits in an inning to score a run. That's really hard to do in the major leagues. It's really hard to get 3 hits in an inning in the big leagues unless one of them is, if you get an extra base hit, now you only need 1 more. Right? Or if you get a walk and you get an extra base hit, you only need 1 hit to get a guy in there. So there are some things. You asked an interesting question. Are there some underlying issues that could be bubbling up for the first time? I think there's another one that we can get into coming up next. Let me ask you this question. Do you need more Lakers talk in your life? The Ball Knower Extreme Duo, Trudell and Geeter, are back tonight, 6 o'clock on 710 a.m. and the ESPNL app. How do the Lakers still not have resolution on their wing depth? We will discuss it tonight on ESPN LA. Marcus is here on a Monday. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
The personalities you know.
The teams you love.
First down throw, right side screen. Puka with blockers. The 10, the 5. Now they're cooking with gas. Touchdown Puka Nacua. Touchdown LA from down 21.
The teams you love.
The station you spend time with every day.
LA's mega sports station.
ESPN LA 710 and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Great teams walk in with a playbook, so why face your family's future without one? Globe Life makes protecting the people you love simple, and with Globe Life, it's never been any easier. You can apply for coverage online or with an agent in just minutes. No complicated strategy, just straightforward protection from a name you already trust. Get your free quote today at globelifeinsurance.com. Globe Life, official life insurance of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Waba Grill. It's flavorful.
Pick me up and never put me down.
It's quality. It's fresh. It's spicy. Introducing our new Chili Crisp Dumplings. A spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed in fiery chili crisp. Get yours now, only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
All right, Cappy, listen, here's the deal. When you get into some sort of an accident, the insurance company is going to probably be the first person that calls you, and they're going to try to rush you to a settlement. They want to record you when you're talking. You got to be very careful when you're talking to these insurance companies.
They also will probably downplay your pain. Hey, bro, my back is killing me. It's no big deal. It's going to go away in a couple of days. Do not let them do that. You call Jacob and Ronnie.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Harry Douglas here to help you get in on the sweet life with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. It's that classic throwback cotton candy flavor, but with 0 sugar and a 5-hour energy boost. I keep these with me so I can tackle that sweet tooth with a tasty caffeine kick and no guilty sugary aftermath. Bring on the sweetness with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy Shots. Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you've saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
I love a good fruity cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You look like a fruity cocktail guy.
I will have one.
DeMarco and Travis is on right now.
Hey. Okay, so when you guys are pulling up to a stoplight and there's 2 lanes.
Okay.
There's a car that's right in front of you.
Okay.
And then the open lane right next to it.
Yes.
You get into the open lane
100 out of 100 times.
every single time.
Yes.
Don't you hate when sometimes people
Yes.
cross in front of you when you're about to get in that
Look,
lane?
if there's 2 in front of me and only 1 to my left, I'm moving over.
You're moving over.
I'm getting to the fewest amount of cars in front of me as possible.
Okay.
Human nature, right? You
Yes.
get to the front of the line.
Yes.
So I'm in the bathroom. I'm standing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So there's an open spot right next to me, and a guy comes in and stacks right behind me and just waits. Like he wanted the one I was in.
Were you on the low one or the high one?
See, I was in the high one.
Exactly what I asked.
That's what he said.
Yeah, exactly what I asked.
He wanted that one.
Yeah.
But I've never had a guy stack behind me for that. I'm like, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah, I would be looking over my shoulder
Yeah,
a little
well,
bit, like knowing where
I
everybody
was just
is.
keeping him out when I, finished and I'm going to wash my hands. I'm like, where are you going? You've been standing there. And he goes right into where I was. Like, there was an open one.
Yeah, no, I would go to the vacancy. You go to the vacant
Thank
one.
you.
Yes.
I don't discriminate. Yeah. I
Trying
guess
to-
you like that one.
Yeah, but look, there's a high
And he
one
was
and a
shorter
low
than
one.
me.
Yeah, but the low one works for everybody.
Yeah.
It will work. The high one doesn't work for everybody, but the low one does. So I would understand waiting for the low one if you were in need of the low one, but everybody can use the. Yeah, I don't.
Weird
understand.
moment. That's okay. I'm glad. Okay.
Did you ask?
Nope.
No, that feels like
But Travis, I
that's even
wanted
more-
to see what you were doing. He was
Yeah.
standing behind me.
That's weird.
Right. So I'm going to watch. Like, what are you doing? Are you waiting for? He went right, stood where I stood.
him standing behind you is awkward. You asking why he's standing there would just make it more awkward.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
obviously I looked twice. Like, what are you doing back there?
I don't like that feeling. First of all, you're in a vulnerable position. Right? You're not at your most, relaxed at that moment. And now all of a sudden there's just somebody directly on your 6 that you can't really see all that well. It's like, what are you doing back there,
You're
dude?
making me uncomfortable back
what's
there.
going on?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was weird. Okay,
Y'all
that was a
need
moment.
doors.
Yeah.
That was a moment. Yes, sir.
No, okay, here's another one. Were both of the stalls available?
It was me and him.
That was
it.
the only people in the
So
bathroom.
there are 4 options, and he waited for the one that
The
was
one
occupied.
I was in. Right.
That's weird.
That's
that
weird.
was kind of strange, right? I
Yeah,
clocked
weird.
him. I almost took a picture.
Yeah,
just to
I'm
make
going to
sure.
need to know who that person is, like
Yeah.
just by face or whatever.
I kind of ran out of there. I kind of ran out of there. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't like that.
That was
No.
strange. That was a
don't like
weird
that.
one.
Like there are certain etiquettes. We like if there are multiples, you leave the middle
leave
one
a space.
empty.
Thank you.
Yes.
And if there isn't, and you got to fill in, eyes straight ahead. Just
Blatant
do-
violation
do
of
what
the
you need to
unwritten
do,
rules.
and you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
Yes.
No talking.
Yeah, do
Unless
not conversate with me
Unless,
No,
unless
no
you know the guy.
conversation.
Yeah. Well, how about the Yankees?
okay, I am guilty of a little conversation now and again.
If you know the guy.
Yeah, like if you were standing there and I went up and used the low one, I'd say, "Hey, DeMarco, how you doing?"
There you go.
Right, that's acceptable.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
acceptable.
Right.
Sure.
I'm not chatting up a stranger.
Hey,
at
what's
that
your
point.
name?
No.
Having a good day?
What are you doing?
Jeff
Yeah.
Lunch.
Well, this is why I guess it applies to all sports, but baseball in particular. Like, only in baseball can a great team be a bad team.
Explain.
Like, the Dodgers are bad right now,
They
but
are.
they're
Yes.
not a bad
Yeah.
team.
No, they're not.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
a
okay.
good team that's just bad right now.
So they've been bad. They've lost 9 of 10 or 8 of 9?
8 of 9.
8
Yeah.
of 9. So I think that's the equivalent of looking like doo-doo for a couple of weeks in a football season.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world, but it's like, okay, can we get
But
this
in
ironed
football,
out?
it's usually explainable. Like, somebody's hurt, you're missing a guy
Yeah.
or 2 or 3 or 5,
Yeah.
and you hit the skids.
Okay. The optimistic version is the version that we talked about last segment, which is basically just it's baseball, weird stuff happens, everything's going to be fine. The more, if you really want to find the black cloud instead of the silver lining, it's look around. This team's old. That's the part
Fatigue.
that's
Okay.
the part that could be fatigue. It could just be. But by the way, they've been in the playoffs every year for 13 years. I want to say so. And I understand that the roster's turned over a great deal, but you look at this team right now. Most of these guys played into the end of October last year. They played into the end of October the year before that.
Baseball.
They have really played a ton of baseball. Their first baseman is an older player. Their shortstop is an older player. Their third baseman's an older player. Their left fielder is an older player. Like you look at their team, and generally Miguel Rojas, who isn't quite an everyday guy but plays a lot, is an older player. Palhes and Tucker are really the only regulars who are not old guys. And it could just be a matter of it's the dog days of August. We're just kind of fighting through this thing. The question is, do you kind of come back out of the valley?
I think that's sort of what we're waiting on. I think, and something Greg has brought up that I think over the last 3 years, like including this year, and the season's not over, they've played like 475, 76 games. I mean, they've played 3 full seasons worth of baseball just in the last 2+ years. I mean, it does take its toll. I think you throw in the fact that their starting catcher is still hurt, and we're not sure when he's coming back. Their backup catcher, who was actually starting to get into a rhythm, is hurt and probably is gone for the rest of the year. So now you're trying to piece it together with 2, relatively inexperienced guys at a really key position. So yeah, on the outside, I think everybody on the outside looks at this and says, well, they're the Dodgers. They'll figure it out. They're really, really good. When you watch them every day and you start to kind of nitpick at little things, you see there are some holes there right now.
Everyone's assuming they could fix it. Yeah, right. I mean, and you should, right? I mean, this is a 2-time champ, but this ain't April. This is August. That's what's scary about it.
Well, yes and no. Yes, we're later into the season than you would like to see something like this happen. Fact of the matter is, they still basically have 2 months of the regular season left.
44 games.
Yeah. So you've got all of August and all of September, basically. So there's a lot of time there. I think that's part of it, why it's not that big of a deal. If this, they built up a 14-game lead, which gives them the benefit of hitting the skids and basically just kind of shrugging your shoulders going, we'll be fine.
Sounds like a bunch of old dudes.
Right.
Yeah.
The question that I keep having is, if this were a bunch of younger guys and they were going through it, it's like maybe they don't, the weight of it all. There's no weight of anything that these guys are dealing with that they haven't dealt with before. It's just a matter of, can you get your bodies right? Can you get your mind right? This is not them freaking out. It's just weird timing.
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen this. We've seen the Dodgers, maybe not this group of them, go through late slumps. I go back to 2017. They lost 11 in a row in September. I remember watching that season in 2017 and being like, this team might never win another ball game again. Yeah. They went to the World Series. They didn't win it that year, but they went to the World Series. So, like, they have gone through weird slumps like this late in the season, and they figured out how to pull it back together.
Did you ever have a long, like slumping where you knew you were good and the team was just not firing on all cylinders? And does somebody need to, tear a locker room apart? Does somebody need to get in somebody's face? Like, how do you do it?
I kept telling you, I was blissfully ignorant as a young player. Like, I didn't know we were bad. I thought we were 1 or 2 players away. And turns out I was right. Once we fixed those spots, we went to the Super Bowl and won the whole damn thing. But I'm of the opinion, when you go through a protracted or a lengthy losing streak, something must be off.
Yeah.
It just can't be the sport, right? But I guess, how do you explain what's going on in Boston right now? Those guys can't lose.
Except, weirdly, they lost 2 of 3 to the A's, who are terrible.
Weird. Okay.
Which baseball.
There you go. That makes the point, right? It's just, if this wasn't Freddie Freeman, if it wasn't Max Muncy, if it was here's the other guy that, and this sounds stupid, and a classic example of 2 things can be true at the same time. The guy that's probably going to win the MVP this year is not having a good season, right? That Shohei Ohtani, by his absurd standards, is having a year to go, that's okay. Now, he's probably going to win the MVP, so take that for what it's worth. But he hit 55 home runs last year. He's going to have to get hot to get into the high 30s. Mm-hmm. So he's going to come up somewhere about 20 home runs fewer than he was a year ago.
You have messed me up with him, by the way.
He's messed everybody up.
The way you described him a year ago, when you said sometimes it looks like he's never played baseball before in his life.
Yeah.
When he's going through a slump.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When he's having a bad outing,
it
looks bad.
It does. Because he does things that are obvious, right? Like he chases bad pitches.
Yeah.
He's way out in front. And then he hits one over the scoreboard. You're like, uh-oh, he's back. Like it happens real fast.
Right.
And he's getting ready to start pitching again, or at least play catch again. So I think all this stuff takes care of itself. But when your MVP guy is just excellent as opposed to being transcendent, it's like, hey, what's wrong with that guy? And Freddie, the pop, Mookie you've mentioned, they haven't had a catcher all season long, really. Now that Rushing's, it's just nothing has really kind of snapped in, especially since the All-Star break, and I think they're just kind of floating through it.
If you're Snell and Glasnow, like, how do you approach Yamamoto right now?
What do you mean?
I mean, the guy's been a horse.
Oh, yeah.
And you've been the opposite.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Yeah. Now I'm with you.
You know what I mean? How do you approach that guy right now? Yeah.
Yosh, how you doing?
Dare
and I'm
say
going
I'm
over
tired.
here. Yeah. Well, the pressure on those guys, to your point from earlier, I think is enormous because it's basically, look, if you're, and I don't want to say that they're choosing to take 2/3 of the season off, but the fact of the matter is they have.
Yeah.
And you just show it's like, okay, you're back. Go.
Yeah.
Like there is no, well, I got to, it's like, no. Go.
You're going to have to be lights
Yeah.
out.
That, and give Sasaki credit, give Wrobleski credit, give Yamamoto credit. Those guys have taken the ball. Give Eric Lauer credit.
I think our days of Wrobleski credit might be over.
No, I'm just saying for getting from the beginning of
the
season to get to this point, putting them in a position to have the success they have. And look, he's been really crummy the last 3 times he's pitched.
Yeah.
But he's taken the ball every 6th day. He's gone in. Emmett Sheehan took the ball every 6th day. Eric Lauer's taken the ball every time they asked him to do it. Yamamoto's taken the ball every time. But Ohtani has missed some time. Glasnow's missed all the time. Snell's missed all the time. That those guys, they got to step up
to
now.
carry your weight.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Yeah. But
sure.
I just feel bad for Wrobleski. I mean, it's an all-star season. It just doesn't seem like it now.
Yeah, I mean, I think there were things, and you talk to the people who do the nerd stats, right? The advanced stats. They will tell you that a lot of those things sort of showed that he was playing above his head for a while, and it does feel like reality has just sort of caught up to Wrobleski.
Yeah.
You know what? It's funny because you're right, Marcus. Like all of these advanced numbers, well, it's not as bad as it looks, or it's actually better than it looks. Like the numbers are telling me, it's like, can I just enjoy a good hot streak? Can I get frustrated when a guy can't? Well, his exit velo is really high. Those hits, like, no, he's getting out every time. Like it's driving
show
me
you
crazy.
how the trick was done. Yeah, the bird's not dead.
Yeah.
He's right there. He's not really levitating. Thank you.
All right. Do you want 2 tickets to join football's biggest championship game? You can join me and Marcus this Thursday, August 13th at Morongo Casino Resort and Spa for a live broadcast, and enter for a chance to join the Morongo Fantasy Football Face-Off Draft Live with me and Marcus, mostly Marcus. Beat the host for weekly prizes and be the last fan standing to win the grand prize. Powered by Morongo Resort and Casino. Good times. Little more Dodger baseball. We'll get version 2 of Tarek Skubal, who did the little thing, trying to walk something back just a little bit. Nothing crazy, but good move, Tarek. We'll see him. Greg's going to hop in with us coming up next.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
Let me tell you something. As someone who has been a champion of the audio media for 20 plus years, I feel like podcasting is now going down the route of social media where it's the greatest and worst invention of all time.
Yeah, some people should not have a microphone. You should have a license. Some people do not need it.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Not sure what to do this week? The answer is always Cosm. Here's your Cosm calendar for the week of August 10th. Thursday, the Phillies and Twins take the field in MLB's annual Field of Dreams game from the iconic cornfield from the movie Field of Dreams in Dyersville, Iowa. Surround yourself in the sights and sounds of one of baseball's most memorable games of the year in virtual reality inside the Cosm Dome. Imagine every close play, every sliding catch, and every home run into the cornfield on a gigantic 87-foot wraparound LED display. Go to Cosm.com right now to lock in your seat for this and all the other big games coming up. And while you're there, don't forget your tickets for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, or The Matrix, or Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Cirque du Soleil. In fact, why not lock in all 4, Jack? Family night or a date night, and the food options at Cosm are amazing. And there's cocktails and ice-cold beer on every level at Cosm. There's also the Cosm Hall and the Cosm Deck. Cosm is your entertainment headquarters. Visit Cosm.com and secure your tickets this week. That's your Cosm calendar.
Do you read more about your team in the off-season than in the season? Does your game day outfit include a brown bag with eye holes? Then you may be a fan of a BST or bad sports team. Luckily, when you bundle your home and auto insurance with Progressive, you're protected. Because seeing your painted face in the rearview mirror after a loss isn't just depressing. It's distracting. Visit Progressive.com today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Covered subject to policy terms. Not available in all states or situations.
Empower. Katie got a VIP box for the postseason. She worked with Empower to help her get good at money so she can be a little bad. She planned well and was able to bring the whole family.
Who wants homemade egg salad sandwiches?
Even Beth.
Horseradish? Anyone? How about some tuna on rye?
Oh, strike 3, Beth. Invest well, live a little. Start today at Empower.com.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
One specific request. I don't have to pay attention, care, or try.
Yes.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Greg Bourbon hopping in for a little first pitch. Hello, Greg.
Hello.
How's your weekend?
It was good. Good.
Tua fix your golf swing? Or Sua, I should say?
Tua. I don't think Tua could help me.
Sua.
His head's all banged up. Sua did fix it a little bit. I probably still got to work on it a little bit more, but it fixed it more than a little.
How did he play? I saw a little bit of the story that he and Chris had up on over the weekend, and I was mentioned.
How do you think he plays? It was his first time. We were at Black Gold in Yorba Linda, where we have our golf tournament this last Saturday, and the first time of him ever playing. What do you think he shot? He says
a very good
10.
golfer. He's not. That's garbage.
BS.
That's just a lie.
Yeah.
That's just a dirty lie.
He says he's a 10.
No. No.
He's good. He's good.
First time, 83.
76.
There you go. Okay.
78, somewhere around there. Yeah. He broke 80. Let's just say he broke 80.
Yeah. No,
and by a decent amount.
Cap on Sua.
If everything was a par, I think he had one birdie, all pars, and like one double.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. Your thoughts on them never winning a game again?
I don't think they're ever going to win a game again. It's over. The season's over. All they're going to do is lose. No, look, we watch it every single day, so I understand they're going to be fine. Everything's going to work itself out. You're going to get your full pitching staff. Freddie will start hitting again. He's not going to just hit singles like Marcus was just talking about. There's a lot of things that are all going to get fixed. It's a frustrating watch right now. It's incredibly frustrating because of all the little things they're doing wrong. They're not running the bases well. They're not throwing to first base well. They're missing plays in the outfield. They're swinging at pitches that they should have no business swinging at. I think it was Tommy Edman was swinging at a pitch that was 5 inches to 6 inches off the plate. And I was like, "What are you swinging at?" Everybody is just swinging wildly, missing plays. It was such a
smart
frustrating.
team become dumb.
So no, you know what it is, DeMarco? It just hit me right with Greg sitting here talking about golf. It's like when a really good golfer just gets the yips, right? Where it's just
we're careful.
That's
with the
one guy,
right? But like how it just right, like how it just like all of a sudden like everything. You feel like you're doing everything right, and the ball just squirts sideways, right? And you just can't figure it out. And then I don't know, like Tin Cup, right? Just take all your change out of your right pocket, put it in your left pocket, right? And just for whatever reason,
get a bigger glove,
right? Get a bigger glove, and
that's
somehow
Roki.
It just works. Like sometimes there's just no explaining it. It's just a weird thing about this sport.
Best thing for Dave is to let him write it out.
I think so.
Or do the Gatorade, flip the table over.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But also I think it rings hollow from Dave Roberts.
I do too.
Because he's not that guy.
I mean, you got to grab their attention in some way.
Well, the way you can do is by sitting guys down. Is by not putting them in the lineup. That's the quickest way
You're
to
not
get a
there
guy's
yet?
attention. Nah.
And who would you set down if
they
you
still have
could?
a 7.5 game lead.
Yeah,
Like,
about a week ago, Dave said, "Oh yeah, I never sit in these meetings, but I sat in the hitters meeting. That didn't do anything."
Now, you have
Changed
a 7.5 game lead, but what was it like 2 weeks ago?
14.
I mean, you're losing ground.
No, for sure. And they're playing about as badly as they can, and they still have a 7.5 game lead. This isn't going to go on forever. I think to your point about how does it go bad, I think it's one of those things that a lot like golf, to bring it back around again, there's an old expression in golf that's try easier. Like the more, the tighter you grip that club, the faster you swing, the more tension you put in your hands, the worse you get. And baseball is a little bit like that. Like sometimes when everything's going bad, you need to try a little easier. You need to kind of back off as opposed to try to smash through it, because it's this, to your point about Tommy Edman swinging at a bad pitch. It's, well, I'll do it. We're not getting anything. I'm going to force these in. I'm going to chase something. And now all of a sudden I'm not doing it. A pitcher, well, now my margins are really small. We're only getting a run or two a night. I got to be perfect. And now I'm squeezing it a little bit tighter. And it just starts to get this self-fulfilling prophecy. But somebody's going to split a gap with the guys on the – yes.
Yeah, it's an egg. Treat it like an egg. Yeah. Do you need to do something to spark the offense maybe?
I mean, the only thing I was just about to ask you, why is it that Kyle Tucker all of a sudden is starting to hit when everybody else is not hitting? It's like, all the pressure's off me and on everybody else.
You're a contrarian.
I'm going to start hitting now. So, I mean, maybe that's the smart guy. Look, this guy's hitting. He hasn't hit for 6 months.
Again, this is so deeply an unsatisfying answer, but I think it is. You know why he's hitting? Because he's a good hitter. You know what I mean? Like, and it was just a matter of time before he started to perform like the guy that they went out and got during the offseason. I think that it's just a weird lineup of them going bad while he started to go good. None of this really concerns me all too much. The one part about it that's been bad and that I do go, Edwin Diaz hasn't missed a barrel since he's come back.
No.
He's been getting crushed, not just not getting guys out, but everything they hit is a rocket off that guy. That's the part. If I were Mark Pryor, Dave Robertson, like that's the one I'm like, are we sure he's healthy? And if he is, why are we? Relief pitchers go through stretches where they'll blow some saves and get it, but they're hitting laser beams off of him.
Yeah.
No. He's getting absolutely destroyed. And when Marcus and I talked about this a little bit, his fastball actually looks really good. That his fastball just has been a good pitch. Well, even if not swing and miss, it's the slider. The slider is a complete nothing. Anything it's over the plate and it's getting smacked over and over and over again.
More hangers than a department store.
Yeah. If he can figure out that pitch, then I think he'll be fine. But until he does, he's going to keep getting hit up like he did. Like, dude, I mean, the guy gave up a home run on Friday and then immediately gave up back-to-back triples, which
I'm sure I've seen back-to-back triples at some point. I can't remember it.
Ever seen it before.
It was back-to-back triples, and one was to right field and the other was to left field. To get a triple to left field, that's not easy to do. That's a short. That's a short distance. Like you don't have to go very far. Oh God, it's just and then he got the guy stranded at third.
Yeah, no, he got out of it at that point. This just reinforces a long-held theory of mine. Never, ever pay a relief pitcher.
Yeah.
Never. Like they're even the very. Trevor Hoffman, Mariano Rivera, those guys are so few and far between. They don't exist really in the natural universe. You might have a guy that's good for a year or two. The second he asks for money, go find a new one. Because we've seen it. The Dodgers, the last 3 times they've won the World Series, they've had a starting pitcher on the mound at the end of the game in all 3 of them. They had Urias, they had Buehler, and they had Yamamoto.
Right.
Like they stop messing with this stuff once it gets down to there because those guys are so, even the good ones are unreliable.
I mean, you see it all the time in the postseason anyway. These major closers get hit up. Like, remember Brad Lidge for Houston?
Just smoked him.
Destroyed pitches off of him. One of the furthest hit ball I've ever seen, was Albert Pujols off of Brad Lidge.
At Enron?
At Enron. It just was smoked. It broke a window. It felt like it went so far. It's like, but it's always with these relief pitchers, which is why you see the starter in there, because they know the pressure of being in that situation.
This is a terrible. They're in the bullpen for a reason. Okay, and the number one reason is not velocity, it's not stuff, it's not any of that stuff. It's the ability to execute the pitch over and 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 over again. Yamamoto's variance is this big. Tyler Glasnow's variance is this big. They just continually throw dart after dart after dart, and they almost never miss in the middle of the plate. Relievers miss in the middle of the plate kind of sort of frequently, and that's why those guys are good year, bad year, good year, bad year, bad year. They're all over the place. A good starting pitcher is usually pretty good for a long stretch of time.
When's the last time you hit it right here? You said good year, bad year, good year, bad year.
Blake Trinan was really good 2 years ago.
Yeah,
2 years ago, he was great.
He was a horse. That's right. There's one.
The bullpen won you the 2024 World Series.
Yep.
Because the starting pitching was suspect.
Was horrendous. Yeah. And then last year, all of a sudden, it's flipped. The relief was terrible, and the starting pitching was great. And that's where I was hoping that we're going to get a little mix of both this year.
There's still such a long way to go.
There's so much time.
There's 2 months left.
God,
or a month and 2/3.
Yeah, it's still a long time.
They're going to be fine.
No, I keep saying they're like. That's why I wanted to start off when you asked me that question. They're going to be fine. It's frustrating. It's just a frustrating watch. Like we had this whole thing yesterday. Did you stay and watch the whole game yesterday?
So I listened on the radio. I'm like I was out in the backyard working on some things, but I'm like I'll keep tabs on it at least. I love the fact that they tricked you into watching.
No, they
the whole
got it.
game.
They got me. They got me. So they gave up the 4 runs like right away in the first inning, and with Justin Robleski.
With another home run, by the way.
With another 9 home runs in 10 innings.
That's too many.
That's a little bit too many. But so they're watching, and we're sitting in this group chat and saying, I'm like, if they don't score a run in the bottom of the top of this next inning, I'm done. I'm not going to waste my Sunday watching these guys.
They scored 1 run.
They scored a run. They scored 1 run, and I was stuck. And I'm like,
You're
okay, if they score a run in the bottom, then I'll leave. They didn't score.
They score the rest of the day.
How many times do you abandon games?
Not a ton.
Do you leave the Dodgers?
Occasionally, not a lot. It depends on the inning, depends on the opponent, depends on the day of the week.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Much easier to punt on a game on a Friday or a Saturday than it is on Sunday through Thursday.
Especially if Dave Roberts is going to punt on the game, I'm going to punt on the game.
If he's giving you a signal, but do you quit on the Niners?
Not normally, no.
You watch the Raiders?
Well, yeah. I mean,
I didn't want to ask you.
He's a better person to ask.
Have you watched the Raiders? Am I alone in this? Okay, so this season, there's been, about 120 games, somewhere right around there? 118, 120 games?
44 left?
I have watched from the beginning to the end easily over 110.
Okay. Every now and then you're willing to unplug.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where I'm
If it's
annoying.
8-2 in the 5th inning,
I'm good.
sayonara.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
I committed to sound. I'm just not going to watch.
No, I'll leave it on if I'm at home. And the other thing, if I'm going to go out or whatever, it'll alert me.
Yeah.
I have the apps. I have the alerts turned on. If all of a sudden, when we were out at training camp the other day when they were playing the Cubs and it was 7-1 in the 8th inning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and Greg's like, I said to Greg, I'm like, oh, they lost. And he goes, no, it's 7-6. And then I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
let's
turn
that back on.
Yeah, we sat there watching the game on my phone at training camp before it started, of course.
Before it started.
Yeah.
Skubal tonight?
I'm excited, man.
Geeked.
I'm excited to see him in Dodger white.
Yeah.
I'm in the white because I didn't like the blue.
Are you serious, Greg?
No, I didn't.
I just want to see the guy pitch.
I do want to see the guy pitch. I also think
why can't we do both?
Yeah, we can't.
Because it's going to be tight and disgusting.
But as a guy who loves uniforms, I think you might be with me on that. He did not belong in that blue uniform.
It was odd that he debuted in their alternate jersey.
Right.
Yeah. It was just.
So I'm excited to see him in this, and I think that he also said something like he gets up for the big moments, like he gets up for the crowd being in behind him, and that's when something special happens. And I think this could be something like
Nobody's going to hold what he said about Detroit against him, right? Not as long
I don't think so.
Okay.
As long as he performs well. I thought that he kind of tried to walk it back a little bit, and he said, I'm here. I'm going to do everything I can to win a World Series. I'm happy to be here, et cetera, et cetera. And I thought Freddie actually added a lot of very useful context to this. He's like, you get drafted by a team. You go through the minor leagues with a team. You're on the bus with these guys. A lot of these guys end up being your teammates. You know all the staff involved here. These people become a part of your life and your friends, and you just don't, because you go to a new team, you just don't turn the page and the next day you're right where you need to be. It's like it takes a little time. And then Freeman also said, and I think this was the best part about it, was 50,000 people helping you pull you along the road at Dodger Stadium is a really powerful thing. He goes, the Dodger fans are a real deal, where every night you got 50,000 people pulling on the same end of the rope. That's infectious. That's something that I think he's going to get involved in very quickly.
Can you just pick out a large uniform?
No, he's not going to pick a large. He's a large guy.
Come on, bro. You don't like him wearing the mediums out there?
Mediums in there. Come on, bro.
Pretty tight.
He might not have had a jersey. So like, hey, Kike, let me see those pens.
I'm sure they could make one for you.
Walker Buehler was a painted-on uniform
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, that's my choice.
Alex Vezia is that way too. It's fully painted on.
Vezia is a painted-on uniform guy.
Yeah.
This is it's like he didn't take the hanger out of his shirt.
Yeah.
He's always doing something with his
always
shoulders.
so pumped
With
up.
the shoulders all the time.
Kershaw looked like
he's in a box.
Kershaw looked like he was pitching in his pajamas.
Yeah, right, there you go.
You know, like he's super baggy and billowy, like CeCe Sabathia.
Don't go
my
CeCe
goodness.
now.
I thought to explain it to my wife, because my wife's like, so what does it mean with the socks? Why do I'm like, it's just a style thing. Some guys like to show off the socks, some guys don't. It's just a style choice.
DeMarco, the Dodgers have this one pair of socks that they'll wear occasionally with the palm trees, like in the
Oh,
yeah.
I have
so
those.
terrific.
I
You
love
like
them.
them?
Glasnow loves to show off the palm tree socks.
Yes. Well, he's 9 feet tall.
That's true, too.
So, you know,
He's all legs.
Yeah, his legs come up to most people's chins. That'll be all right. Tonight, I really do think it turns tonight. I think Skubal goes out there and puts on a show. The Royals are not a particularly strong team. They're back home. And to your point, DeMarco, at some point, it's like, all right, let's plug in. Let's lock in and try to put together something that resembles what we can do.
It might be him that does it.
Skubal?
It might be him that takes control. I know exactly what these guys need, and he goes out and shuts them out.
I mean, that's what I hope. And then tomorrow night, you get Blake Snell back. And Weirdly enough, you're going two-time Cy Young winner to two-time Cy Young winner.
That's a fascinating one because I mean, I hope he's great. I hope he's healthy, but it's just we haven't seen him in almost a year.
The Blake Snell experience is he could go 6 innings of one-hit baseball.
Yeah.
He could give it 4 runs in 4 1/3.
And walk 6 guys.
You just never know, Snell.
Yeah. They always call him effectively wild.
Yeah.
Yep.
Him and Vezio are the only 2 guys that when they walk people, I'm like, okay,
Here
like
it
let's see what's about. Everyone else, I'm like, we're doomed. Like, yeah, this is not going to work out at all. Little Far Side coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis. Marcus is here on a Monday on 710 ESPN.
Pechanga Resort Casino is once again in the running for USA Today's 10 Best Reader's Choice Awards, nominated for Best Casino outside of Las Vegas and Best Casino for slots. With 5,500 slot machines, incredible restaurants, luxury hotel accommodations, championship golf, and nonstop entertainment, Pechanga delivers an experience unlike any other. Show your support by voting at pechanga.com/vote. You can vote every day through August 24th and help Pechanga take home the national championship. That's the title everybody wants. Visit pechanga.com/vote today.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Rams preseason football is back, and the countdown to kickoff is officially underway. Get your first look at new additions like Myles Garrett and Trent McDuffie, alongside stars Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua, to experience every game live and enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and exclusive stadium event pre-sales. Explore Rams season tickets today. Visit therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of this season's action and get your Rams season tickets now.
You know, I've been in LA a long time, and when somebody asks me who to call after an accident, my answer is simple. Call attorney Big Al. That's my guy and my MVP for accident attorneys. Big Al's been helping people across California for over 15 years. And as an LA native and a huge sports fan, oh my God, can that guy go on hockey? Oh, he understands this community. If you're hurt in a car, truck, motorcycle, Uber, or Lyft accident, even if you're hit while walking or biking, you don't have to figure all this out on your own. I always tell people, call Big Al before you call the insurance company. He and his team will help guide you through the process, protect your rights, and fight for the compensation you may deserve. Big Al and his team are available 24/7. They never close. Consultations are free, and if there's no recovery, there's no fee. Just one call can make all the difference, my friend. So make sure you get this right. Call attorney Big Al right now. 1-800-HURT-123. That's 1-800-HURT-123. Attorney Big Al's attorney Ken Klein, based in Los Angeles.
The LA Card Expo returns August 15th and 16th to the Warner Center Marriott in Woodland Hills. Sports cars, Pokemon, TCG, autographed memorabilia, rare finds, and more, all under one roof. With over 150 vendor tables, there's something for serious collectors, casual fans, and the whole family. Show hours are Saturday, August 15th, 9:30 to 5, and Sunday, August 16th from 10 to 4. For tickets and info, visit lacardexpo.com. That's lacardexpo.com. Don't miss the LA Card Expo, August 15th and 16th.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Farr, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
Churn, if you haven't noticed, NFL news is like bottom of the roster stuff.
Yep.
Getting ready for preseason. Somebody's got to take those reps when you're not playing starters, so you'll see a lot. But the other thing is there's injury news. Now, there's not an official out questionable reports probable because we haven't played football yet, but there's a lot of injury news out there. Did you guys hear about Laramie Tunsil?
Yeah.
Commanders OT, triceps injuries. That's out for the year. That's huge.
That sucks.
That could change your entire season right there.
He's a great tackle.
Especially when you're thinking about protecting a young quarterback. Luther Burden III out for the Bears, receiver. That's going to hurt Caleb. Expected to miss the entire preseason, but he may be back. Patrick Mahomes keeps coming up.
Yeah.
But one day he looks great. One day it looks like he's limping.
He said he thinks he's going to be ready for opening day. Andy Reid said he's not going to be ready for opening day.
Yeah.
Who do you believe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tend to believe Andy Reid.
I think I'll take the player. If Mahomes wants to go, he's going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think Reeves is telling you something there. And the other guys that keep coming up are the Niners. Bosa's still hurt. Kittle's hurt. I think Didn't CMC just miss practice
Yep.
today?
Yep.
Most guys are hurt.
Those guys are all banged up.
Ricky Pearsall's out
Ricky
too.
Pearsall's out too. So studying the Niners, there was a story that popped, and this is what made me laugh. Their left tackle, Trent Williams, one of my favorite players. Do you know he's being sued for not making payments on a 2021 Porsche?
No.
Yeah. Right. Not the fact that he's being sued. Who cares? The fact that he's being sued for a Porsche 911. Now, this dude is 6'7", 340. What the hell are you doing in a
weighs
Porsche?
as much as a Porsche 911.
That's
you
what I'm saying. Yes, absolutely. So, okay.
That's a lot of man in a very small
And
car.
a little fat guy, little coat.
Yeah.
Fat guy, little coat. Big guy, little car. So, I am of the opinion big guys should not have little cars.
I agree with you.
Okay, if you're 6'5", 320 or up, you have no business in a Mini Cooper.
Let's get an Escalade.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you're an old lineman, if your shoulders are wider than the car, that's bad. If your knees are up against the dashboard, that's bad. I can care less what it does for you at the club.
Look, there are other options to roll up to the club in that aren't sports cars that are still deeply impressive, right? You don't have to have,
Get a Range Rover, bro.
It's going to look like one of those grizzly bears riding a tricycle in the circus.
Especially when you make the kind of money Trent Williams makes,
Thank
right?
you.
Get a driver.
Rob Havenstein had a Porsche, and I used to give him endless amounts of crap, and he would tell me about gas mileage. I don't care about gas mileage. 300-plus pound dudes do not look good in small cars.
I've only ridden in a vehicle like that one time in my life, and I was uncomfortable. And Trent Williams is a lot bigger than I am.
Thank you. Big men need big cars.
Didn't you used to drive a Corvette, or am I wrong?
No, that's my favorite car of all time.
Okay,
I never
okay.
bought it. Yeah, I wanted to, but Jerome Brown talked us all out of it.
Yeah,
he wrecked and died, and no Corvettes. But I would love to have one, but I don't fit. And the other thing that's scary about Corvettes and Porsches, they're like 2 inches off the ground.
Yeah,
That's a
they're low.
long way down.
They're low.
Yeah, I like to step up in the car.
So do I.
Finish to it doesn't. You don't have to be a football player, but if you're a big dude, get a big car. Okay,
I'm with
no
you.
330s and Mini Coopers, Priuses.
I would like to see
Get a
you
truck.
Keyshawn drove a Prius, and every time watching him get in and out of that thing, I'm like, that looks ridiculous.
It does.
Like what are you doing, dude?
The car is
You're
not transporting you.
Yeah.
You are transporting
You were
the
the
car.
number one draft
Thank you.
pick. Get out of that Prius.
It's like when a really huge dog has a very tiny owner and the dog is walking the owner, not the other way around.
That is a good one. The other way is even weirder for me. When you see, there's this guy that I walk by every morning, super fit, tall, maybe 6'3" or 4. And I mean, he's out there doing work. He's got this teeny tiny little dog that he's dragging around
See,
by
that
a
don't-
leash.
that don't look right either.
That
Yeah.
just doesn't add up. Maybe he's doing it for his wife. I don't know. But it's like, this is a very big man with a very small dog.
It doesn't look right.
No,
Yes,
it doesn't.
That's not a car for you. That's
Yeah.
a go-kart with leather seats. Get something bigger, please. Yeah, that's just funny. I hope. Have you followed that story about the Niners and their practice facility?
About the substation?
The substation?
Do you believe that?
Not really.
Okay. There's a lot of injuries.
There's a lot of injuries. I mean, okay, we talk about like the simple answer. The simple answer is that something with the strength and conditioning staff has gone on. Because also the substation has actually been there for a longer period of time than all these injuries have been happening.
Correct.
I think the reality is something with the strength and conditioning staff is not quite right. But we live in a conspiracy theory world, and the internet loves this sort of thing. So, like, substation is fun. I mean, like, if you want to add to it, they're about to play their home games next to an abandoned amusement park. That seems creepy as hell, too.
That is kind of
You
scary.
know?
Yeah, that is scary. Yeah.
Look, if the secretaries and the janitors and everything start pulling up with soft tissue injuries, then we can play in the substation. But football players getting hurt, football players get hurt.
This is the best way I can sum up the doubt on Brock Purdy with all these injuries. Kittle, Bosa, CMC if he misses time. Do you think Purdy is good enough to elevate those around him if they're not all pros?
No.
No.
Exactly. That's the only problem with Brock Purdy right now. I think he's good. I think he can run that system. I just don't know if he can be great. You know what I mean?
I think
individually great. Yeah.
I think he can carry them for short stretches. But if you're asking him to have to be that, if you're asking him to be, elite
Brady.
for a season.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he can do that.
They go as he goes, right? I don't think he's that guy.
Nor do I. I think we're all in agreement there. The one thing that I'll throw in there that always scares the you-know-what out of me when it comes to San Francisco, Dude, I've seen Kyle Shanahan put together some Mac Jones stuff. I've saw him put together some Jimmy G games when Garoppolo was, declining a little bit. It's like, it didn't look like he was declining against the Rams. Like, he was out there slinging it all over the
Kyle
place.
Shanahan made Nick Mullins a thing for a month.
There you go.
Especially
That's what I'm saying.
he threatens the edges, and you didn't stay up long enough to stop his offense. One last thing about the car. If you need a spotter to get in and out, you're too big. Okay, there.
What's a good big guy car? Like, what if you want
Escalade?
Okay,
Suburban,
Range Rover, yeah,
Range Rover,
an AMG,
Cadillac, yeah, something.
G-Wagon.
G-Wagon. There you go. Yes.
Yeah. Now we're talking. So maybe we should open a business. We sell cars to people based on their,
Big
their
dude.
dimensions.
Well, we're not selling one to Trent Williams. He don't bring the cars back.
We'll start with some of his teammates and see how that goes.
There we go.
No, I hate being stuffed into those little cars like that.
Claustrophobic. Can't stand it. You ever been in a real race car?
No.
They have those NASCAR demo cars, and you can get in. No, man, I freaked out. It's like this. It's tight.
Don't you have to get in through the window or something?
And it's if you get stuck, I felt like I was going to get
and
stuck.
And the seat's kind of molded to your body,
it's
right?
weird. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Nope.
I did want to do one of those like racing camp school things where they go and they kind of teach you how to drive those cars, then you get to take them out on the track.
We can go to the Porsche one. It's right off of the 405.
Do you get to race?
You get to drive the car,
Okay.
yes, with a instructor right next to you. And you can jam those things. We'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm in.
We should all race.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, yeah, I have a feeling, we've talked about this. I drive like a little old lady. I'm very cautious. I drive very slow.
What if you had an open road
That's
to go?
I still think that my inner chicken would come out and I would be, going into some hairpin. I'm going to get on those brakes early.
Forgive me. When is your birthday?
November.
Oh, well, shoot. We'll do it for your birthday.
Okay.
That'll be your present. How about that?
Done.
We'll all go.
Done.
Yeah.
I am in.
Put the GoPro on him.
I'll be screaming like a child. Yeah, for sure. All right. Do you think you've got what it takes to take me and Marcus down in fantasy football? Listen to this show, the DeMarco and Trav Show, for your chance to qualify for the Morongo Fantasy Football Face-Off. You can draft live with me and Marcus this Thursday, compete for weekly prizes, and if you're the last man standing, you will win 2 tickets to football's biggest championship game. It's all powered by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times. So Oral Hershiser is getting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on Thursday. Anna Martinez, the woman in charge of putting this whole thing together, she's going to join us coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA sports talk.
Coach Sean McVay joins us right now. Coach, great to see you. How you feeling?
I feel good.
Okay, I've been told I need to get you to say something.
Yeah, what do you need me to say?
I need you to say, whose house? Rams house.
Oh, I got you. All right.
Yeah.
Whose house? Rams house.
There you go. Hey, Sean.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube.
Tired of watching life from the bench? It's time to get in the game. Globe Life is looking for people who want more than just a job. Set your own schedule and help families protect what matters most. No experience? No problem. Training is provided, and you don't need anything to get started. It's not a desk job, it's a shot at building your legacy on your own terms. Your road to the championship starts at GlobeLifeCareers.com. Globe Life, official life insurance of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace.
And I'm Ireland.
You already know how to count. You already know who to call. Simple counting pattern that lands on Jacob every time. 800-345-6789.
So basically, if you can count to 9, you can count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Being a sports fan in Los Angeles can be unpredictable. Your ice cream shouldn't be. For over 80 years, Thrifty has delivered the exact same legendary experience, right down to our signature cylindrical scoop. It's the brand this city was raised on, and the easiest call you'll make on game day. Skip the debate. Just grab the carton everyone already agrees on. Thrifty Ice Cream, a California classic. Available at most major retailers.
Shohei Ohtani's interpreter was fired today. Ippei Mitsuhara ran up gambling debts to a Southern California bookmaking operation
the inside story of the biggest scandal in modern baseball.
He was absolutely bananas, the amount of bets he was making. I've never seen anything like it.
From 30 for 30 podcasts, this is The Betrayal of Shohei Ohtani.
Presented by Gusto. Episodes 1 and 2 available now. Listen wherever you get podcasts.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
If I came in a tank top and dolphin shorts, you'd be like, what's up, dude? What's going on over there?
DeMarco and Travis continue.
I couldn't have been scareder. Is that a word?
More scared?
More scared.
Back to the guys.
All right, an exciting day coming up on Thursday. Our good friend, DeMarco, your friends and mine,
Yes, sir.
Oral Hershiser, is going to be honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So we'll talk to Oral a little bit later on in the week about that. But joining us right now is Anna Martinez, who is the Walk of Fame producer. She's joining us on the DeMarco and Travis show. How you doing, Anna?
I'm good. How are you?
We are awesome. Can't wait for Thursday. Well deserved. I think it's kind of funny. He gets a star in the Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
But he's not in the Hall of Fame yet.
Can't wait.
That's kind of weird. That's kind of backwards. You've done this for
well,
years.
We like to beat everybody.
You do.
I have done this. I have done this for many years, yes.
We've never seen Oral, I guess, look scared or nervous about it. I wonder, how does a guy feel right before he gets a star in the Walk of Fame?
Well, it's a good day for them. They're very happy. I've talked to him a couple of times. Usually the honorees don't get involved, but he's having a good time getting involved with his event. It's like a wedding. It's like you're planning your own wedding. So I think he's pretty happy, and he's happy about the location and the number of the address as well. So I don't know if they told you about that.
Yeah, what about that, Anna? 67-55, which is the amount of scoreless innings combined with his jersey. Now, I mean, is anybody that lucky, or did somebody do the math and say this is the spot for Oral Star?
You know, I've done it before. I did it for a radio station personality, 640. It was 640 for the radio station. It was a news. It was Bill Handel.
Sure.
And so I was lucky that way. I have 7007. I have a couple of oh my God, now I forget their names.
James Bond?
The Bond.
Yeah.
The Bond actors, yeah. So I'm kind of lucky that way. And one of my coworkers, who's one of my bosses, is a Dodger fanatic. I think he's got 50 bobbleheads in his office of the Dodgers. So I go, what do I do? What's his uniform number? So we found the 55, and he knows so much trivia that he told me about the 67. Mm-hmm. And so we told Oral about it, and he just loved it. It's perfect.
So you talk about how for people it's sort of like planning your own wedding. What are some of the most bizarre requests that you have gotten in this job?
Oh my gosh, bizarre requests. I mean, we've gotten weird nomination requests like the Affleck duck.
What?
He didn't get it, poor little duck, so he didn't qualify. So, I mean, in regards to locations, I mean, we had an actor recently named Glenn Turman come on a horse
the
other day, and that was cool. And I'm trying. Alice Cooper, when he got his star. We didn't request this, and it wasn't requested of us, but they brought us. It was TMZ. They brought a snake without telling us, and you have to have permission from the city for stuff like that. So, yeah, those are some odd ones for me.
Anna Martinez is joining us. She is the producer for the Hollywood Walk of Fame Oral Hershiser ceremony, which is coming up on Thursday morning. And like you said, Marcus mentioned it too, that it's putting together a wedding, like getting all of the speakers in a row and making sure you get all the people. Does this all land on your plate, Anna? Are you the one responsible for making sure that everybody's in the spot that they're supposed to be in as you get ready for the big reveal?
Yes, I am the one. I picked the location. set up the photos. I do everything. I set up the press. They have to pick their own speakers, which he has 4. We generally just have 2. It's going to be a long day. And there's going to be someone's going to be singing the national anthem. It's Davis Gaines, who was the Phantom of the Opera at one time.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be cool. Can I suggest to your listeners arrival time and stuff like that?
Please.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so we expect a lot of people. So we're closing Hollywood Boulevard between McCadden and Highland at 9:30 a.m., and we're going to line up the fans on the southeast corner of Hollywood and Highland. And early arrival, come show your Dodger colors and join us. And you guys should come too.
I'm planning on it. I'm gonna be there. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, so I can see you at work, kind of shuttling people to and from the stage. Is that
as the
is that
wedding
how it works?
planner?
Yep, I'm the bossy one.
Somebody's got to be, or we'd be there all day, right? If you left it up to everybody else, we'd have to take 9 hours to do one of these things.
I love it. The headset and the notepad. You're supposed to be here. We have a new name for Oral
Exactly.
Hershiser. He's 2853. That's his new name.
Why is that?
Because he's the 2853rd recipient of the
Oh,
star.
okay.
Yeah, so he's 2853 from now on. Yeah, that's his new name.
Yeah.
How many athletes have you been a part of, Anna, as far as when their stars revealed?
His category is fairly new. So we just, a couple years ago, right after COVID, I believe, we did, the first one was Michael Strahan.
Oh.
Then we had Billie Jean King.
Wow.
And then David Beckham the other day, and now Oral. And they all have to have, of course, be athletes, but also have some production work involved, like broadcasting or, producing. And, I mean, there are other people like Vince Scully, Chick Hearn. They have stars, but they got it, I believe, for radio.
Hey, Strahan, I get.
And television.
Strahan made a living on TV after football, but David Beckham?
Exactly.
Maybe he's over in the UK.
produced
He's
a
just
few things.
handsome.
Yeah.
He's
a dreamboat. Yeah. Well, Anna,
He's our most handsome Walk of Famer at this time.
There you go.
Anna, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to coming out there on Thursday. You said the southeast corner of Hollywood and Highland. You suggest people start lining up around 9:30. Do I have that right?
No, the street closes at 9:30. Some people will come earlier. So it's up to them what time they want to come, but the street will be closed at 9:30.
All right.
Sweet.
Oral gets his star on
Thank
Thursday morning. Anna Martinez, the Walk of Fame producer, the queen.
You
of
forgot
the
to
Walk
ask her
of
how
Fame.
she spells her last name. Did you already ask
Yes.
her? You did?
Yes.
I missed that?
You did.
Oh, my
You did it. I
Sorry.
did it back to
Concussion.
all good. All good. Thank you, Anna.
By the way, you guys asked about like David Beckham as far as what he does in a production standpoint. He actually has his own company called Studio 99. I guess he like co-founded this global production company.
He's
Yeah.
okay, but
Studio 99,
does
but he didn't wear 99.
Does he get on
Like, where did
TV? Yeah, Does he like commentate? Does he do what Strahan does? Does he break
It's
stories?
just said it's a production company and creative social media content studio as well.
He's
So,
on there because
Well, you're going to go up there with a jackhammer and dig Beckham out of the
There
sidewalk?
you go.
Yeah, like,
I do not know.
David Beckham.
I don't know the selection process though.
Huh?
How do you get chosen for a star on the Walk of Fame?
I think it's you got to put together a pretty distinguished resume and hope that your phone rings.
Because there's
I
a
think.
guy that we know that really wants one.
Mason.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
there you go.
I know. Well, yeah, Mace, I can put you in touch with Anna.
We know
and you
people.
guys can start to work it out from right there. Do you need more Lakers talk in your life? Ball Knower Extremes, the duo of Mike Trudell and Chris McGee, Geeter. They're back tonight at 6:00 on 7:10 a.m. and the ESPN LA app. How do the Lakers still not have a resolution on their wing depth? Discuss it tonight on ESPN LA. Did you guys see that story where that Greek billionaire tried to buy Jokic to bring him to the Greek league?
Yes.
No, that's wild.
Yeah, and basically made an offer to the Nuggets because he's under contract to the Nuggets. They'd have to agree to this. The Nuggets said no, but the guy was also saying, listen, he's up. He's a free agent at the end of the season. He's got 2 years left, but at the end of this year is a player option, so he can opt out if he wants to do it. And this Greek billionaire was saying he's going to get him next year. And usually I'd roll my eyes. But if there's any basketball player who might just say, you know what? Greece is a lot closer to Serbia than Denver is.
Yeah.
Give him his horses.
Right? His horses and swimming and all that stuff. Like, of all the mega stars in that league, he's the one that would at least make me think twice about it.
I can see him leaving and not caring one
Yeah.
bit.
He's achieved pretty much everything you can achieve in the NBA.
He's conquered the NBA.
He's got MVPs. He's won a championship. Like, I mean, what else is there for him to prove here?
Probably nothing. And it seems like he's over the whole pageantry or history of the NBA.
From
like,
the beginning.
I don't care about it.
I don't think he has any interest in being the famous NBA guy. I think he's got all the interest in being the best player in the best league in the world. I think that's something that motivates him.
He's
But
conquered
done it.
Yeah, he's already done it.
Yeah,
Why not?
he's
Take the
checked.
money.
That would be bizarre to know that a guy that's still in the prime of his career, like one of the, let's be disrespectful for a second, 5 best players in the world. He's probably not 5 or 4 or 3, right? One of the 5 best players in the world is not playing in your league just because he doesn't want to. He wants to be closer to home.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I'm with you, though. Like, if there's anybody in the NBA who would just say, yeah, I'm done.
I worry about who he might, like, bring with him if he leaves and this league becomes attractive for other guys, other Euros that want to go back.
I think
so, like, you're saying you're worried Luka might decide to skip?
I mean, if the NBA, I guess if they're over it,
I think that's why Jokic is so interesting, because what Marcus said, he's checked all these boxes. He doesn't need the celebrity. But if you're Luka or Wemby, I'm thinking of other like the great European players, that you got to punch your ticket once here at least.
Right.
What about
conquer
Giannis?
the NBA.
Giannis already punched his ticket.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What about Giannis?
Giannis is interesting.
Back-to-back MVP.
The NBA is still the best basketball being played in the world?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. By a wide margin, or is it close?
I think it's not particularly close.
Okay. All right.
I mean, there are other good leagues, but all of the world's best players come to this league.
Boxing, a sport we used to love.
Yeah.
It used to be you had to come here to fight to become famous or to become, what do you call that, bona fide?
Yeah.
Now you don't.
Yeah.
You can keep that belt over in Europe forever now.
Yeah. I think basketball, like the leagues here, the NHL, the football's its own thing because nowhere else like plays football.
Well, you got
but
Canada.
We've got soccer is EPL.
Yep.
But MLB, NBA, NHL, those
here.
are the 3 best
There you go.
leagues still. The rest of them, I don't know. F1's international.
But I can see Jokic being like, peace, deuces, I'm done.
Y'all got horses. Y'all got horses in Greece, right?
You can bring them over on the ferry. Yeah, just right across the ocean there, and they could have a grand old time along the way. All right, let me find my notes here. What are we doing next, DeMarco?
What are we doing? I'm reading
It's
this
on the-
Ryan Clark thing. He
Yep.
says the 2027 Hall of Fame class is going to expose a broken system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
We can get into that. Plus, you
Okay.
said
Sure.
something during our pregame show that is fairly terrifying, and I hope you're wrong about it. We'll
Okay.
come up. That's next. Marcus is here on a Monday. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And caller number 7 right now. Caller 7 at 877-710-ESPN. You win on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. 1 spot to be in the Morongo Fantasy Football Face-Off. This Thursday with Travis and Marcus at Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Caller number 7, 877-710-ESPN. You get a spot now.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
Let me tell you something. As someone who has been a champion of the audio media for 20 plus years, I feel like podcasting is now going down the route of social media where it's the greatest and worst invention of all time.
Yeah, some people should not have a microphone. You should have a license. Some people
Yeah,
do not
seriously.
need it.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News and World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Do you have
have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
Right.
Just all right.
Right.
All right.
All right. It was cool.
By the way, I think that's the first time I ever said I.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Did I get it out in one piece?
Maybe.
Did I
Yeah,
survive?
You did good. You did good.
I don't know. My dad bought them, and they were like rainbow colored. Like, I think he thought he was getting me something cool. And as a kid, I'm like, nice try, but no.
Never
no.
try to buy your kids something cool. You're never gonna know. You can buy them expensive things that they'll like, or sentimental things. Are you?
I'm pretty in tune.
I wouldn't even try.
Really?
With my
Okay.
kids.
Yeah,
No.
I know what's happening
No.
with the little ones. I have to keep up on that stuff.
She's 12?
11.
11?
Yeah.
You're probably entering. You've been through this before.
Oh, yeah.
By the time your older daughter was 14 or 15, then it's like.
Well, yeah, I got 3 more years before
Yeah.
she turns into a spitting cobra, just like her sister. Yeah, that's how that works. Yeah.
It does. It does come around at different times.
I do know what Ryan Clark was talking about. He said the Hall of Fame, the 2027 class, exposes a broken system. He's talking about Roger Craig.
Okay.
It takes so long for guys to get into the Hall. I love what he says. Greatness shouldn't need a campaign. He's right, but it's tough to get in, and sometimes guys have to wait. London Fletcher's going to have to wait. Torrey Holt has to wait. That's just the way it is.
Do they only induct a certain amount of guys every year?
Yeah, it's like 8 to 10 guys a year. It's very small, and some guys just have to sit and wait and hope, sit, wait and hope. But once you get in, you're in. But there are some no-brainers. Like Larry Fitzgerald is a no-brainer.
Of course.
Right.
But I did feel a certain type of way when I saw Anquan Bolden sitting there, because he was the better receiver early in Arizona with those 2 guys. Anquan Bolden was the first Debo.
Like just as far as like having a higher peak?
Just what he could do on the field. Like he could line him up in the backfield, let him carry the football. He could block. He could do all these. He was a tough as nails guy.
Yeah.
Seeing Fitz go in with Bolden sitting there, not going in, like, damn.
It's funny, and I don't. This is unscientific, but you know how I look about these things. Like Larry Fitzgerald, like you said, automatic. Yeah, duh. Like yes, of course. He was awesome, and it felt like he was awesome for the majority of the time that he was there. Like Bolden, to me, I remember the name. I remember him being tough. I remember him being real physical. But I don't remember him being one of the best guys in the league for an extended period of time, the way that I think of Larry Fitzgerald.
That's true. I mean, certain narratives are different. Larry played forever.
Yeah.
Larry has the highlight from the Super Bowl that I think is one of the best plays ever, chasing James Harrison down.
Yeah.
Just tremendous. Larry should have won the Heisman in college.
Who won it that year?
I forgot.
Who did win it that year?
Look that up. But Larry was unstoppable at Pitt.
Yeah.
Should have won the Heisman. So he's one of those guys that's been on the fast track. And as a matter of fact, I was starting out as a coach when he was a rookie. And his first day, he caught one behind him, and he caught the point of the football.
Oh, sure. Why
like,
not?
with one hand. Jason White from Oklahoma. Yeah.
Yes, Larry Fitzgerald should have won the Heisman Trophy.
The guy wasn't even drafted.
No.
Yeah, I barely remember
Also, Jason White. But I remember like that Oklahoma team got smoked by USC in the Orange Bowl.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Bob Stoops had it going for a while, but that was more of a team award.
Yeah.
But Larry Fitzgerald was the best player in college football. So happy for Larry, deserves it. But seeing Anquan Bolden sitting there, it's like some guys that just, like you said, they don't have the same narrative.
Yeah.
But he was just as good, if not better, early.
I know the answer to what I'm about to say, and it's always money and TV and all these. That you need to turn this stuff into a production and narratives, to your point. But some years there are going to be 12 guys that deserve to go in the Hall of Fame. Some years there's going to be one. Like, let's just, when you're eligible, let's do the right, like this idea of kind of like doling it out over this long period of time. Is he getting closer? It's like either in or out, right? And just because you have an extra space one year or not enough space another year, that just doesn't make any sense to me. And I know why it exists. I just don't like it.
I always thought the Hall of Fame could do 1 year where they let 25 guys in. And just
if there's 25 worthy guys,
clear up the backlog. Like they'll basically tell Torrey, you are a Hall of Famer. You just have to wait.
Yeah.
But that makes no sense.
None.
You said that to Roger Craig for years. You're going to get in. We just have to wait for the process to play itself out. Then just let 25 guys in and then start over. Let the guys in that are deserving, that are on the outs, clear that, and then start again.
Are you precious about the Hall of Fame at all?
I'm not. You know, I grew up watching Roger Craig. He's a big part of my childhood. Like, I'm glad to see him get in. But I'm not super locked in on like this guy should be, shouldn't be. I'm kind of with you though, Trav. Where I remember Anquan Bolden. I remember Anquan Bolden just running through guys, right, early in his career.
Monster.
Yes. Do you remember when he got his face broken?
I do.
But like,
and came back.
I
yeah.
know.
Right. But like, if you immediately said to me, "Is Anquan Bolden a Hall of Famer?" I'd probably be like, "No,
that,
really."
Off the top of my head, and I'm not. This has nothing to do with numbers, but my whole thing was, no, not really.
Oh my God!
I think he was very
telling
good.
You, game day, nightmare.
Yeah.
Another guy that has to wait, and when he was on the field, he affected the game. He helped the Steelers win. Hines Ward has to wait. Why?
So I see this. I mean, because you talk about
look, put it this way: if Hines Ward, it's not like you're keeping Ken Griffey out of the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not like Joe Montana's not in. It's like that's who should be in the Hall of Fame. Now,
okay.
My old standard has always been: if you have to convince me, then we've already gotten off to the wrong foot.
I know, but that's the problem. There's so many guys out there, and sometimes the story just doesn't break through. But it doesn't mean they're not great players.
So should it be? You talk about the system being broken. Would it work
Ryan
better
Clark said that.
if you had like contemporaries vote, right? Like if you voted on the guys that you played against. Like, I don't know how they figure it out. Like, you within a certain number of your years of starting and ending your career, right? Like, you got to vote on guys that started a year or two before you or finished a year or two after you. Would it be better? Do you think it'd be more representative if the guys you lined up against, you're like, yeah, no, that dude was the dude.
So
would it work out better?
From what I hear from guys that are in that have gone through the process sucks because of who actually has the vote.
Mm-hmm.
That's like T.O. is a first ballot Hall of Famer. They punished him for being a jerk.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that way.
No, it shouldn't.
And you should add some guys that actually played into that group.
Yeah.
Yeah, to make that decision process a little bit easier.
There are guys that get punished for because they were difficult to deal with. That's true of every sport and every Hall of Fame. That's just the way that it goes. The problem with it, problem's the wrong word. The flip side of what you guys are talking about is having contemporaries, and I don't hate the idea. The problem is you're going to add even more and more and more guys because they're going to be far less circumspect on guys than guys that are a little less removed or a little more removed, that they're not personally invested, right?
Yeah.
That I can easier to vote no against somebody who I don't know than vote no against somebody who I do know.
Okay, I'll give you a for instance, and I don't subscribe to this guy, and I loved him as a player, can't stand him as a person.
Okay.
Warren Sapp.
Sure.
When he was talking about Odell Beckham Jr., and he's right. Some people will actually give him a Hall of Fame vote because he has highlights.
Yeah.
Stuff you can point to. The narrative is there. But what besides a catch makes him great?
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
But he's not in the Hall of Fame. Like, he's a perfect example.
But he was making a point that guy will get more of a nod than a guy like Anquan Bolden because you don't remember that, but you remember this. It's all about when you came into the league. You know what I mean?
I do. you know my feeling. The threshold
said,
should
you know,
be
yeah.
insanely high.
It should be.
It should be insanely high.
But it should be fair, too. Like,
yes.
I can't tell you how that made me feel. Seeing Fitz, so happy, love the guy. And to see Bolden sitting there.
Yeah. It's
because
funny.
he mentored that guy.
It never hit me like that.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah.
it was like, is that Anquan? Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's like never like, why isn't he up there? You know, it'd be like, I'm trying to think of if Ohtani were up on the stage, and all of a sudden Max Muncy's sitting next to, like, Max Muncy's a really nice player, but these are different species here.
You think Steve Smith goes right in?
No.
No?
I
Okay.
don't.
Another
No.
guy who was a problem.
Yeah. But it needs to be more than just a problem. It needs to be like, yeah, you can't tell the story of that particular time in the league without saying their name.
But this is football, especially
Yeah.
those guys. It's not all his fault.
True.
Who's delivering the football?
True.
Yeah. You know, defense can't hold it.
Delhomme,
So that's what I'm saying.
So in other words, like
right.
Henry
Yeah.
Ellard.
He's open. You just couldn't get the ball to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Henry Ellard being one of them. You
Another
know?
guy, Jim Everett, is on the stump for him forever. He should have been in the Hall of Fame by now. See,
He's a little just a hair before my time, but yeah, sure. I mean, let's let everybody.
he was a
in.
great receiver in a running offense, right?
Let's let everybody in. We got a little tip or no tip is coming up next. Marcus is here on a Monday. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
The personalities you know.
This season, considering how the hell it went, not a failure. They missed LeBron for the first 14 games. He had no preseason. They lose Austin for 5 weeks. Then he eventually comes back.
The personalities you know, the teams you love, the station you spend time with every day. LA's mega sports station. ESPN LA 710 and the all-new ESPN LA app.
You know, in sports, you got to have the right team in your corner. Same goes for after an accident. That's why when people ask me who to call, I say it's easy. I tell them to call my guy. I got a guy. Attorney Big Al. Big Al's been helping accident victims across California for more than 15 years. He's an LA native, a huge sports fan. Wait till you hear him go. And he knows that after a crash, things get overwhelming fast. Between dealing with insurance companies trying to rip you off, trying to get your car fixed, trying to find the right doctors if you're hurt. It can be a lot. It can turn your whole world upside down. That's where Big Al and his team will step in for you. So lock this number in your phone. 1-800-HURT-123. 1-800-HURT-123. They'll help guide you through the process, protect your rights, and help you understand what you may be entitled to. And here's the biggest thing. Don't let the insurance company call the plays. Call 1-800-HURT-123 or visit AttorneyBigAlCA.com.
Attorney Big Al's attorney Ken Klein, based in Los Angeles.
Before the season even kicks off, everyone's making predictions. Who wins the division? Who makes the playoffs? Who's lifting the trophy at season's end? On Kalshi, America's #1 prediction market platform, you can trade those predictions in a live market. Will LA win the NFC Championship this season? LA is currently trading at 24%, meaning a $100 trade will pay out $395 if they take home the title. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there's no house. And as the probabilities changes, you can buy in and out of your position. Trade the draft pick, the game, and more on Kalshi. Download the Kalshi app and use the code TRAVIS to get $10 when you trade $10. KALSHI Kalshi. Trade on anything. 18 plus only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risks and may not be suitable for all investors. Kalshi products are not available in all jurisdictions. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see kalshi.com/regulatory.
Okay, all signed up. Easy. Now let's run payroll. What the?
Hey girl, I'm you with more gusto.
Nice. Who's that?
New social media manager, hired and onboarded with gusto. And spoiler, we're kind of famous now.
Wait, we're famous?
Oh, well, I'm famous. Payroll, benefits, and HR. Designed and built for small businesses. Choose a future with gusto.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
It's around 4:45 in the Southland on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. You know what that means? It's time for Tip or No Tip, presented by attorney Big Al. Tip or No Tip with producer Laura. Tip or No Tip, presented by attorney Big Al. If you get in an accident, tip the scale in your favor. Make Big Al your first call. Don't go at it alone. Call 1-800-HURT-123. That's 1-800-HURT-123. Or visit attorneybigalca.com. And now, with Tip or No Tip, here's producer Laura.
Thanks, Chris. Chris is already starting stuff for tomorrow. He's already
He
ready.
already started with the white shadow.
Yeah, he did start at the and then continues.
Okay.
Continues.
Okay,
Anyways,
there you go.
all right. So you will be in Hollywood on Thursday, Trav.
Yep.
But I saw something that was happening in West Hollywood off Sunset Boulevard. I don't know. It was all over social media. Some of you guys saw it. A billboard house called The Last House. So they were promoting a Netflix sci-fi thriller called The Last House. And it was literally a guy, an actor, living inside this little replica of a house on a billboard. I don't know if you guys saw that. It
Netflix,
was
yeah.
I thought so many people thought it was AI. They're like, that's not real. And then people started showing up on Sunset Boulevard. I was like, oh crap, there's a guy with the whiteboard and he was communicating back and forth with people. So I thought that was really cool. Very out of the box thinking for marketing. So I wanted to know, if you were an actor, would you take this role? Tip or no tip?
Tip. If I'm starting out, I'm trying to, make a break. Like, look, if I'm Brad Pitt, no, hell no. But like, if I'm just starting my career and I'm trying to make a big break, like, here's the thing, we're talking about it, right?
Yep, that's true.
Like your name's gonna get out there, so why not?
I have no idea who the guy's name is, by the way.
I guess I'll go with the tip on that, right? You take any role at some point.
Yeah, I think you guys are both right. Like, if you're a struggling actor and you're just looking to book a gig, it's a gig. You're getting paid.
That or wait table.
Or you got a chance to do it. This is an old gag. Like the guy that goes up until the team wins another game, or the guy that climbs the tree. Like, this is not the first time that a person has been up on a billboard. Like, Mason and I don't talk about it. They did their 24 hours where they're on the radio the entire time. Like, all of this stuff. These are old tropes, but they work.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah,
Didn't
they
the Beaver do one? Didn't he climb up? It was he thought it was like real soup.
Yeah, it happens all the time where somebody goes, I'm not coming down till we win another game.
I'm not doing that.
I think some Clipper guy did that where he went up
like Clipper Darrell or something.
And it wasn't Clipper
Really?
Darrell, but and they were up there for like a week and change.
Oh, wow.
They were up there a long time.
Yeah, I don't know if I do that behind the Clippers. That seems like
I'm not in the 90s, that's for sure.
Or the Angels. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. But so really quick side note to this. So somebody sent me a video and says only in LA would somebody replicate this, and it was another billboard where it looked like somebody had built like a 2-story little house.
Oh,
and with I'm sure that one was AI, but it was hilarious.
I'll hang out in the Big Randy's donut. How about that?
On the inside or the outside of the
Inside.
donut?
I'll hang out
In the little hole.
There you go. There you go. I'll kick it. Yeah.
I just picture you on top of the donut all the way up to the top.
That's wild. No, thank you. Muchas gracias. All right, so here's another one for you that popped into my Twitter feed. Let me start by saying that I did not dorm when I went to school, okay? I went a little too late, so I did not dorm. I don't know if you guys did, but people are getting interior designers for their dorm rooms now, okay? This person is charging $20,000 and will do 15 to 20 dorms each year. So, pretty good business, right, for a few months of work. So, tip or no tip, you guys have kids. Would you pay this money for your kids' dorm?
No tip. Are you crazy?
Hey, people are doing it, so
Tuition,
somebody's paying.
books, food. Now I got to redecorate. Thank you, Travis. Thank you. Give me that look right there. Are you out your mind?
I feel like DeMarco speaks for all of us on this one. What? There's zero chance.
Heck no.
Look, I do not begrudge the designer who is fleecing these people for 20 grand at a pop. That what's the phrase? A fool and his money are soon parted.
Soon part, yes.
Yeah, look, we all went to dorms, and you put a poster up, and you put one of those plastic bins under your bed, and you throw all your dirty clothes in.
And away we go.
And away you go, and you're there for 9 months, and it sucks, and it's awesome at the same time. It smells bad, and you have a great.
That's the point, right?
Here's your $100 gift card to Target. See what you can get.
Yeah, exactly.
Get what you can get, and we'll figure it out.
I've never heard it put that way though.
What?
You said you didn't dorm.
I did not dorm.
I've never heard it put that way.
I hadn't either, but I knew what you meant.
Using dorm as a verb, basically. Yes.
Yeah. I did not dorm.
Did you like living in the dorms?
I love the dorms.
I did too.
It was co-ed.
Yeah, well, we had them on. Yeah, ours was around the corner. So it was hall by hall.
Nah, ours was co-ed.
Like next
right
door.
next door.
Oh, really?
Like right across the hall?
Right across the hall.
Like this hall would be the boys, then this hall would be the girls.
Clusters.
And then,
Like you said you stayed in suites. We called them clusters.
Mm-hmm.
So we had 6 boys on this side of the hall. On the other
Oh.
side would be 6 girls.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys shared the restrooms too, right?
No, we had the
had
restroom
restrooms
in the cluster.
in our suite, basically.
My son was in Oregon. They all used the same bathrooms.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys are dirty
Had a
and they're
blast.
young.
Yeah,
guys.
see, that's
Ooh.
not true.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There would be some horrific bathroom
Yeah.
situations when it was
Yeah.
because when we were doing it, this was the men's, this was the women's, and the men did not take good care of their side
Oh,
of the
really?
building.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it
See?
was, especially
Yeah.
late at night.
No, we did. No,
Yeah.
you're not doing
Especially
that. Not in this cluster. We're cleaning up. Yeah.
All right. So I saw this and I don't know how to feel about certain teams. Okay, so Timberland and New Era teamed up for a limited edition 7-team MLB collection dropping August 15th. So if you want to rep your team on Tim's, you can.
Ooh.
So obviously, no brainer. Of course, the New York Yankees should be on that list and completely are on that list. Also, the Mets because they're from New York. Boston, I guess they have snow. But then you get into like Atlanta, Chicago White Sox, Houston Astros, and then the LA Dodgers. Like for me, when I think of LA, I don't think of Tim's. You know what I mean? So
I got a pair of Tim's.
I do too, but they're like
You got
sneakers.
Tim's?
Nah, I don't, but I want some.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But tip or no tip, only 2 of these teams make sense.
I gotta go no tip. I think the Dodgers make sense.
I don't know.
I'm looking at it right now. I like the hat.
The hat looks cool.
The hat is cool. I don't really care about the boot. Like, I don't know. I went through a Timberland phase like when I was in like high school, early college. Like
Everybody
I have
did.
since grown out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was gonna cosplay as a '90s rapper, I guess I would buy these or something like that.
I am fresh.
But like, yeah, I like the Dodger hat. I think that's actually pretty clean. But the shoes, like, no, I think that's pretty much a Yankee thing to me.
Yeah, like the Tim's to me is a New York thing. Like you go to New York, they're wearing Tim's. It doesn't matter.
Oh, you
but
thinking,
like in
you
LA,
think Fat Joe.
Yeah.
New York.
That's perfect. If they slap a LA logo on it, people are going to buy it.
Of course.
Whether they're practical or good looking or any of their in between, but if it says that little classic LA interlocking LA Dodger logo, people will buy
I'm looking
that.
at not even for fashion. I mean, people that work in these boots
Yeah.
that are Dodger fans will buy these.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? You've seen the hats, and I think they have them for every team, where the logo is upside down.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I mean, like my wife actually has a Dodger hat like that. Like I don't understand it. Like what is it just? It's just a thing,
fashion.
right?
I think it's a fashion thing, but we have the young one in here because I don't really care for it. You have an upside down one, don't you, DeAndre?
As far as what?
Like the
a
team
hat
or a
with
hat.
The logo.
With the logo
logo's
upside down.
upside-
I personally don't have an upside
Oh,
down
who has
logo.
one here?
I don't. I'm just classic LA. Yeah. I don't do the upside down.
You basically read my mind. I don't understand. I just assume there's something that I don't understand, and I just keep moving. Like I want my logo the correct side up,
Right.
And that's good enough for me. If you want to wear it, 90 degrees the other way, or upside down, or inside out, I don't really give a
That's
damn.
how you rock.
But I'm with you, Marcus.
I think
don't
it's
get it
literally
either.
just for style. I think if
Yeah.
it's a different type of style, different type of fitted hat, or whatever the
Because
case
I've seen them
is.
for like all sorts of teams.
I would
And
buy
it's
it.
all different types of hats. It's not just fitted, like snapback,
Don't
like
you remember
trucker.
crisscross? They would wear the clothes
Yeah,
backwards.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had friends who did that. I'm like, how do you go pee?
They put their pants on backwards.
Oh, yeah, I
I
remember
remember
that.
those guys.
Yeah, why would
but
you do that?
That's my point. Like
Yeah.
to use the facilities is
Like it
challenging.
feels like you gotta. It's
Right,
a whole
you gotta go
ordeal
back here.
now.
yeah,
Right.
like
The
tying an
whole
apron.
ordeal.
I mean, listen, I understand the baggy look with the guys and the little saggy. And I was like, oh, that's cool, whatever. I'm not tripping. But when guys have them down to like the mid thigh, like, bruh, like you
Bro.
could barely walk, and
It's like, that
then
just
it's the
feels
wrong.
uncomfortable.
It's
Like
Yeah.
exact. Now that I never understood.
So
So
we used to rock the basketball shorts with it too. So you have the pants and your sag and you have the basketball shorts.
But these guys didn't have basketball shorts, DeAndre.
It's
Like
just-
that I
just-
understood.
just the underwear, huh?
It was all underwear, but like your butt's out. You're not even hiding the butt anymore.
Do you guys ever remember those like Nike Elite socks?
Yeah.
That had like so it was like the
Oh,
Nike
that thing on
logo-
the back,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. It was like a basketball thing where we used to wear double. So it was double socks.
Oh,
so you
okay.
have two of those, and they're already thick enough.
Don't you
right?
have to buy your shoes like half a size
Yeah,
bigger at that
exactly.
point?
Half a size shoe. Yeah.
Damn, we did some dumb things. Like, now that I think about it.
All of that stuff it's all dumb when you really stop and think about it. It's only not dumb if you like it, right? And we all like different stuff.
All right, and talking about dumb, because I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan. So I don't know if you guys saw the Bills' new alternate uniform. And
Yes.
it
I
looks,
did, yeah.
It looks very much like one of my friends who's a Bills fan sent it to me, put a little palm hand emoji, and was like, why do we look like the Diet Pepsi?
Oh,
and I saw that
wow.
it was everywhere. That's what they're being called, the Diet Pepsi uniforms.
Oh,
So tip or no tip, if you're a player, you would be mad you're in that uniform.
Some tip, yeah. Some guys really care about what they wear.
You knew it was bad when Josh Allen came out unprompted at like one of his press conferences. It was just like, "Hey guys, stop ripping the
Lay off.
uniform."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that's when the starting quarterback has to come out and just without being asked, just like, issues a statement. You know it's bad.
What did they say? It looks like a team from a movie that didn't get the rights from the NFL.
Yeah, that's my go-to joke every time you get a bad uniform. It's like, oh, they didn't pay for the rights. It's what it looks like. They
That
don't
is
even
hilarious.
have the bill on the side.
I just assume like they play Akron on Tuesday nights on ESPN2. Like,
Little Maction?
you know, right?
Ew.
It's like some Maction team.
You guys know how much I love uniforms. That's just a bad uniform. It just didn't work. I appreciate the swing, but to Marcus's point, the second your franchise guy has to say, guys, please don't say crappy things about the uniforms, then you know you've missed. And you would think like the Buffalo Bills fans would be like, yeah, but even they're like, no, these stink.
These are
man.
awful.
Yeah. It's gray and it's like the color of a pipe.
Yeah.
It's like it's just not
bad.
not inspiring at all.
Yeah, my friend's a huge Bills fan, and he was deeply upset.
Yeah, they're not very good.
They're primer gray.
Yeah. Perfect. Got
Next
one
time
more
you
for
see
us?
time you see your Bills fans, say Scott Norwood.
Oh,
that's mean.
Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, so I do have one more for you guys. So yeah, I had a busy weekend. I actually went to Torrey Pines. I told Travis it was beautiful.
Good spot.
Probably will never go back there again because it was expensive as hell. But one thing that we did do yesterday, we went to go eat some really good food at a Cuban spot. The food was so good. Usually we go and we grab and we just take home or whatever, right? But we sat down. The food was so good. We had our leftovers. We got our dessert to go, whatever. Everything's being packaged. We get to the car. I'm trying to open my car, and I can't. And I was like, Christian, open the car. You have the key. He goes, no, it's in your bag. I look. I have no bag.
Uh-oh.
My bag, my full-on little bag is gone. I'm like, oh, my God, I left it in the restaurant. I'm running, and then this, like, older lady that works there, she was like, oh, my God, I was going to go look for you, da-da-da. Got my bag back, but I want to know, tip or no tip, you guys have been at a restaurant where the food was so good, you either forgot your wallet or forgot something important there.
Oh, tip, but it doesn't need to be good food. I just keep forgetting stuff. yeah, definitely. All the time.
I can't with you,
I
Bar.
can't say I've forgotten something because the food has been that good. No, I don't think it's ever happened.
No, I'm a no tip. The only thing, maybe if I had the third martini, I forgot where things have happened. But no, never because the food was so good.
I was so full. It was so, like, you know when you get, like, food coma?
Yeah.
And it was, like, hot, like, instant. That's how it was. And that's why I was like, oh, man, because I told my mom, and she asked me, how many did you drink? And I was like, we didn't drink anything. Like, nothing. But I was so full that's what happened.
You go home, pop that top button, and knock out.
There you go.
Just see you later. If you're very lucky, there's a game on that you don't care about that's just like background noise that you can just kind of fall asleep to along the way. All right. The Rams, as we know, heavy favorites coming into the season to win the Super Bowl. Is that a good thing or maybe something other than a good thing? That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And Tip or No Tip is brought to you by my guy, attorney Big Al. If you get into an accident out there, tip the scales in your favor. Make Big Al your first and only call. Don't go at it alone. Call this number, 1-800-HURT-123, 1-800-HURT-123, or attorneybigalca.com.
The home of Rams football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Mason in Ireland.
I mean, I love they got Tark, Skubal. But what's weird now is if the Rams or the Dodgers don't win the whole thing, the season is a massive disappointment. Would you not agree?
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Yeah, it's really... well, you know what? Let's be real about this. The Dodgers, what is their... I brought this up yesterday. What do you think their percentage chance is, just in your head, to win the World Series, to win everything?
Probably pretty high. Probably 30-40%.
That's it. That means 60 or 70% chance they don't win the World Series. So I still think, and when Stan Castor was on, he said, you know, it's uphill. It's difficult to win a third straight World Series, and it's really hard to do. They're totally stacked, but anything can happen, especially in a 5-game series.
Mason in Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
National Tell a Joke Day is coming up. I got one. Why did Rick cross the 10 freeway? To get to Morongo. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
We're the Fantasy Football HQ for draft parties. Book your draft party today.
Number 2.
We're giving away a 2026 Mustang GT Fastback. Earn entries now, and you could drive off a winner the 31st.
And the number 1 reason.
Good times.
Morongo. Good times.
Being a sports fan in Los Angeles can be unpredictable. Your ice cream shouldn't be. For over 80 years, Thrifty has delivered the exact same legendary experience, right down to our signature cylindrical scoop. It's the brand this city was raised on, and the easiest call you'll make on game day. Skip the debate. Just grab the carton everyone already agrees on. Thrifty Ice Cream, a California classic. Available at most major retailers.
There you were, surrounded by fans, sharing wings, sharing drinks, high-fiving random strangers. Everybody remembers the game, but nobody remembers the guy coughing behind you until a few days later. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. You wake up, you got a fever, your throat's on fire. So now what? Urgent care closed, ER slammed, telehealth? Maybe, but the pharmacy's closed. You need a medical emergency kit. These are not first aid kits, everybody. They contain essential prescriptions used for over 30 common conditions, sinus and ear infections, UTIs, stomach bugs, traveler's diarrhea, and more. You can even use your doctor-developed guidebook to select the right prescription or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. It's like an urgent care in a drugstore in your house. When you're sick, traveling, or stranded, you'll wish you ordered a medical emergency kit. Order online in minutes, and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. That's promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You're the yin to our yang.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
When I see people, I'm just so happy like we're sharing the earth together. This is all us here right now at the same time.
Back to the guys.
We haven't gotten into what you did over the weekend.
Nothing.
Did you do anything fun?
Absolutely
Did you go to
not.
practice?
No, I got the day off on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my family left me alone. I just watched movies all day.
What'd you watch?
I watched The Pope of Greenwich Village again.
I don't think I know that one.
Mickey Rourke and Julia Roberts' little brother.
Okay. Oh,
Eric Roberts. Her older brother.
Okay, that sounds like a nice day.
Paulie from Rocky.
Oh, Burt Young.
Plays a mob boss. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Not a
like,
stretch.
Like a mean mob
Yeah.
boss, not funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, just sat on the couch, chilled out.
His character in The Sopranos, where he plays Bobby Baccalari's dad,
Yes.
was deeply depressing.
Yeah.
Like that's like if that's the good ending to a long life in that sort of line of work, that did not look like a lot of fun. to me.
Scary. Yes.
Yeah.
You need the hit, huh? You need to kill somebody to feel better?
Yeah, like one more, and then he's wheezing. And he can't find the damn inhaler underneath the seat.
On the way home.
Yeah, you know that's right. He smoked the cigar,
Yes,
the
having a
cigarette.
blast,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. What about you, Marcus? You have a good one?
I was at Disneyland this weekend.
Oh.
Did a couple days at Disneyland.
Oh, you double dipped?
Yeah, we double dipped. Thursday, Friday, we did a little bit Saturday morning, and then we bounced early Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, the last dregs of summer before school starts in a couple of weeks. So we did the stay over down there, which by the way,
Oh, nice.
yeah, I don't do it all the time, but the stayover sort of clutch. It's nice to be able to break that day up a little bit. Go hang out at the pool, have a cocktail, then you go back to the park later. It's not
somewhere to go sit down for
Yeah.
half an hour. Like, that's the thing. Like, even when you're eating at Disneyland, like, you're just running from point A to point B. Let's grab a it's like you might sit and eat. It's like you scarf your food down and you're like, you're off to the next spot.
Which honestly is like why I don't get mad at getting on It's a Small World. It's like 15 minutes where it's in the dark and there's air conditioning.
Yes, sir.
And you can just
Or
close your eyes while the boat goes
my nap
around.
time.
You know?
All right, since we're talking about this, let me tell you the best places. Dads, listen up. Here's where you go at Disneyland, especially if you have little kids who want to do all this other stuff, and you just need to, especially if it's in the summer. Marcus, named number one. Laura, close number one as well, Pirates of the Caribbean. It's dark, it's air conditioning, and you get to sit for a solid 12 or 15 minutes.
Yes.
Awesome. The number one spot, never a line. You can walk right in. Takes about 15 or 20 minutes for the show to run the course of it. And it's downright, the air conditioning in that room is so good, you almost get cold, even in the middle of the summer. Great moments with Mr. Lincoln. Yeah, really? Absolutely. And the kids hate it because they're there. They want to go on Matterhorn and Space Mountain and all this stuff. And rises. And I'm like, guys, we're going to Mr. Lincoln. They're like, oh, that place sucks. I'm like, no, it doesn't.
I don't think I've ever been there.
It's this animatronic Lincoln.
It's like one of the old animatronics,
yeah,
too.
It's terrible. But then they have like these graphics of the Civil War going on, and they tell the story
Is
of
that
Abraham
right
Lincoln.
by when you walk in?
Right on Main Street.
I never go there. Okay, now I know.
Game changer.
Oh, my
That's
God.
The other one,
through it.
So the other one, it doesn't have air conditioning, but you can sit as long as you want, is the train.
The train.
The train that goes around the park.
You don't have to get off.
You don't have to get off. If you want to just spend an hour on this train, you can spend an hour on the train. That's all you can do.
One more really good one. This usually has a little bit of a line, but you no more than like 15 or 20 minutes. And then you get to go sit for 15 or minutes or so in the dark, in the air conditioning, the Enchanted Tiki Room.
Yes.
I'm just
Oh, that is true.
Just go in there, and it's a little loud because those birds are clacking the whole time, but dark, AC, off your feet for 15 minutes.
Another one I haven't been.
Oh, yeah.
I passed this one up too.
And you can get a Dole Whip
You get a
on
Dole
your way
Whip.
in.
That's the Dole Whip. The Dole Whip is the
Yes.
selling point.
Yes,
here.
sir. Okay. Wow.
I'm good. I'm glad we're all looking at this the same way. Are you a grind it out at Disneyland all day long sort of family?
We generally are. Yeah,
Yeah.
we get there fairly early and we'll stay till dark. You know, if we're really feeling it, maybe we'll make it to fireworks. But
That's
at least
like
we're
9:30 at night.
Yeah, but at
Always.
least we'll be there till the sun goes down.
Yeah.
We're going to fireworks every time we go.
You grind it out.
Survival. Oh yeah.
But you don't go a lot far. You don't go a lot.
No, but when we go, we go.
That's
We
what I'm
go.
saying.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't go a lot.
Stay and watch Fantasmic.
The whole night. We do everything. We start early and stay late when we do go.
We also have a rhythm where, because we take advantage of being able to use both parks. So we'll start on Disney's side. We'll go to California Adventure because also I can get a beer while we're over there.
While you're walking around, you get your
Right.
drink.
Get a
and,
drink while and then we go back, for the evening part at Disneyland again.
How old are your kids?
My son's 7.
7.
Yep.
I like the pool part though.
The pool is a game
like the
changer.
pool.
Yeah, 7's
Yes.
too young to leave him alone. I
Right.
was like, when they get to like 12 or 13, you can kind of cut them loose.
Right. Yeah. Hey, just meet us back here at X amount.
Yeah.
You know,
7's
exactly.
a little young.
I'm
for
not
that.
there yet.
I know.
Yeah. I wish there was a way I could like track my kid and I can stay in one spot.
You
She-
can.
Does she have a phone?
She does. I
You
mean,
can
like
track her.
watch and see. Like I need like a what do you call it? A drone.
A drone?
Yeah.
I'm sure she'd love that. Just everywhere she goes, over the top of her head.
Just get her like an older babysitter.
I have an older daughter.
There you
Yeah,
go.
She just needs to be here for that. Yeah. She knows. Yeah.
That's a long day.
It's a long day.
That's a long day. Is there anything better than when you call it a night and you go back to the hotel room or home or wherever you get there and you finally just get the collapse into the couch or whatever, or
man.
open that cold beer or make a drink or whatever?
Just crash out.
Glorious.
Yes.
When you finally get to the car.
Yes.
Oh.
Except for, and
Yeah.
at the risk of being a little stereotypical here, do you drive when you and your wife are together?
I do.
Do
Yeah.
you drive when you?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
Oh, I'm alone.
You got to drive home. Like
Right.
everyone, but before you've even left the parking
Everybody's
lot,
out cold.
everyone's knocked out in the car. And I'm like, I got to drive us home another 45
And that's
minutes.
when I crank Nirvana. Nope,
Yeah.
we're all staying.
I know.
Let's go.
And Susan's like, I'll stay awake. And then literally all you do is you see the breath on the window because her head's over there, just knocked out. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So I may or may not be Susan in this situation
Oh.
because, but actually, I think he drove on Saturday because we were there on Saturday, Christian and I. I want to know, Trav, your kids are older now.
Yeah.
So if you go, how long do you stay?
Far less than we used to. Like before, when the kids were Marcus's age, 7, like, so the gap between my oldest and my youngest is 5 years. There's two. We got 5, 2.5, and 0. Right. So when Michael, our youngest, was about 4 or 5 years old, it was an all day thing. Like we'd grind it out, and now if we go with the kid, I can't remember the last time I went, quite frankly, but I don't know, 4 or 5 hours.
See,
then see you later.
That's the sweet spot for me, right?
And we'll take 2 cars. Kids will stay longer, and then we just.
Oh, then
leave.
you bail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we usually, when we go with friends, because we're all older, unless we take the little ones, and that's a different conversation. But we will go and we're like, all right, guys, we're gonna do maybe 2 tops 4 hours.
Yeah.
So this time around, when we went with friends, we thought like they're a little bit older than even Christian and I are. So we're like, they're gonna we got there at 4. By 8, it's a wrap. Hell nah.
No.
These fools were trying to go. We didn't leave till midnight.
Ooh,
I was like,
that's a full day.
I was like, and we had to be in San Diego the next day. I was like, man.
What does 4 hours get you? 2 rides?
No, we people watch, we eat, and we drink.
Oh, okay.
I did it once where we closed down the park, man. But it was a thing where we had a hotel and we stayed there.
That last hour or so, it kind of thins out, and you can kind of knock out a bunch
do
of
a lot
things.
of the
rides.
Yeah.
But we because we stayed at the Disneyland Hotel, which the benefit is the monorail at least takes you from
it's
the
right
park
there,
to the hotel, and that because at that point, like, I don't know if I had it in me to walk all the way to the hotel. It would have been a wrap.
You've officially entered a certain part of your life when sitting down and looking at the flowers sounds attractive.
Yeah, hey,
this is a good deal. Look, there's the Dapper Dans. Let's stand and let's watch them for 20 minutes while they ride their bikes and sing songs. Like that's a great way to do it. Oh, we want to go over here. I'm like, go ahead.
Let's go.
Go ahead. You're 16. Yeah, knock yourself out. You don't have to take me to go around there with you. All right. Do you need more Lakers talk in your life? The answer to that is always yes. Ball Knowers Extreme. Mike Trudell, Geeter McGee, back tonight, 6 o'clock at 7:10 a.m. and on the ESPN LA app. How do the Lakers still not have a resolution on that wing depth? Discuss it tonight on ESPN LA. There was a piece on ESPN.com talking about teams that have been significant favorites heading into the season. The Rams, as you look at it right now, they are the betting favorite. They are the odds-on favorite. And their gap between them and the next closest team is pretty significant. They're at about plus 550. The next closest is at 800, I believe. So Bill Barnwell went back and looked at the top 15 teams that had the biggest gap between where they were and the next closest. The Rams kind of fall right into the middle of that pack. I think they were 7th out of the 15. Of those 15 teams that had those massive gaps, 2 won the Super Bowl. 2 won the Super Bowl. A handful more got there, but only 1 missed the playoffs.
Yep.
But there was a bunch of wild card losses, a lot of divisional round losses, and who's the favorite in August simply does not matter very often.
No, but I mean, getting to a Super Bowl is not a failure.
Not at all.
That's a great season
100%.
if you make it to the Super Bowl. You just didn't win it. But
agreed.
He's got the 2017 Patriots on there, and I remember this one. Is this after Deflategate? Yeah, this is Brady when he got suspended for 4 games with the Deflategate scandal. That team was loaded, and they lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
The Philly?
That was the Philly special. Yeah, Nick Foles. Dude. See, you didn't have to go there.
Come on, you knew he was.
The 07 Patriots are on there again. They lost to the Giants. Is that Eli?
Patriots. Giants won both of those Super Bowls.
Is that that's when Eli Manning saved the world, right?
That the helmet catch?
I think that might have been.
That was a win for America.
Okay, I mean,
because New England fans would have been insufferable if they went undefeated.
The 96 49ers are on there, and my skin just crawls
because
they were so freaking good. The only time I ever felt outclassed in my life.
Oh, really?
Like we don't belong on the field with these guys. You know what I mean? Like they're just so much better than we are. They're doing things better. They're faster. They just know about football. It was weird. They're on there. The 02 Rams. This is wild. This one, they should have beat Tom Brady. That should not have been his jumping off point for his Hall of Fame career.
Mm-hmm.
That team should have been known as one of the best teams ever in football history. and it's not. It's considered Brady's coming out party.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, the implied odds for the 0-2 Rams was 15.7%.
Yep.
The gap to the rest of the NFL, almost 8%.
That's a big difference.
Missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
The next year, after that year. Where are the current Rams? The current Rams, they got the 90s Niners.
Yeah.
Is that the one that lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl in the NFC
Championship game? Yep.
When Leonard Marshall almost killed Joe Montana.
Yes.
That was that one. Okay, that was 14%. They had a big lead and didn't come through. I guess what Sean McVay says is exactly right. No one cares about this.
Nope.
It matters not. It's fun to win the offseason, but that's all it is, just a bunch of words. It means nothing.
Last year, they took a poll of all the football people at ESPN, and literally not one person had the Patriots or the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl last year. Never mind the matchup. Nobody had them on either side. That just goes to show you, you'd rather be good than not be good. You'd rather have a lot of good players than not have a lot of good players. You'd rather have a lot of expectations than not have them, but it literally guarantees you nothing.
I mean, it's a cliche, but the no figure league, right? I
Yeah.
mean, it's just what there's so much that can happen between now and January, February. I mean, just you hope guys stay healthy, but there's a high injury rate because it is football, right?
Yeah,
you have guys that just for whatever reason underperform for the course of a season. You have some teams that play above their heads for the course of a season. You just can't ever figure out what's going to happen ahead of time.
95 Niners are on this, and the 94 Niners.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I started my career, thank God.
Yeah, you went into a buzzsaw
With
right out of
those
your
two,
chute.
yeah, a bunch of Hall of Famers. 2021 Chiefs are on here.
Yep.
They lost in the AFC
a lot of defending champs. I think that's what makes this Rams team a little bit unlike most of those teams on there. I don't think I can say all, but most. They're not the defending champ. Like, this is a team that is not coming back from just tearing through the league a year ago. We know how hard it is to go back to back, but this is a team that was the second best team in its own division. This is the team that, you know what I mean? Like, I think that looking back on it, Seattle and LA were clearly the two best teams in the entire league, but Seattle's bringing back most of their team too, and still the Rams are far out in front of the field.
I know the Seahawks beat them when it mattered, but can you really say the Seahawks are better?
From a year ago, sure.
That's what I mean. I think we all know what would have happened had the Rams gotten in the Super Bowl.
Oh, no. They were the second best team. I'm not just because.
And you had Seattle.
They
you had them.
Yeah, but they didn't get it.
You
done,
let them off the hook.
Yeah.
Not to be Denny Green about it. But you let them off the hook. But I mean, that's what I mean. You could make a case that the Rams are the uncrowned champion. Now, nobody would say that out loud, but Seattle had no business beating them. And that should have been the Rams in the Super Bowl. You'd be talking about 2 for Matthew Stafford. So I guess that's where all the hype comes from. I know that's what's driving this team right now. They feel like they missed an opportunity. It's not Seattle they're aiming at. It's just correcting history is what they're aiming at.
I mean, it's they were that close to being there when everybody agreed whoever won that NFC Championship game was going to win the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So they were that close to being there, and the few flaws that they had, they addressed those flaws. Oh, and by the way, they got Myles Garrett. Like on top of, because that wasn't a flaw, that wasn't a need.
Right.
It's just a luxury that fell in their lap. So you get everything corrected on paper that you needed to. And oh, by the way, you get the best defensive player, one of the best players in the league, just because.
And Aaron Donald.
And Aaron Donald may be coming back.
And that's the other thing. Like, if you had just got McDuffie, okay, that's a really positive step in the right direction.
You just got Watson.
Right. If you just got Watson, that would be good.
Yeah.
They got them both. And then Myles Garrett. And now you've got Aaron Donald on the 1-inch line of making it official and coming back. And I think that just as important as all the great players that they have is the part that when you look around at their great players, none of these guys are fat and happy. Right?
No.
Like none of these guys are, okay, we're just here to
And
run
they're
out
all
the
on
clock.
the same page.
They're all on the same page. The coach is the right coach. The quarterback's the right quarterback. And there's unfinished business. This isn't just hey, let's get a bunch of guys from a bunch of different places and bring them all together to try to create a super team. We've seen that happen. Philadelphia tried it a few years ago. Washington tried it, with Dion and Bruce Smith and that group of guys. It was a disaster. It didn't work at all because they'd all come from 4 different corners to try to put this is not that. This is basically the same team with just 2 or 3 heavyweights added to it.
I do wonder if Seattle, was it just a 1-year thing?
The quarterback makes you think it's at least possible.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm sitting on one my damn self, but I mean, I don't see them as a dynasty.
No.
And I think they're only going to go as far as their defense takes them. I do wonder what happens to San Fran if this keeps going the way it's going. If you keep losing your frontline guys to injury, is Brock Purdy good enough to carry this team without a bunch of stars around him?
I don't think so.
No, I mean, I think if they're not healthy, that this is a maybe it's a 9-win team potentially.
Maybe.
I mean, I think with the coach that you have, if they're back healthy defensively, Fred Warner coming back is going to make a big deal defensively for this team. Christian McCaffrey is still going to be a difference maker for this team. But, if Mike Evans is out for an extended period of time, if George Kittle doesn't come all the way back from an Achilles injury, like
Trent Williams can't find the right car.
right, he gets stuck on a Porsche trying to get to the game or something like that.
I can't get out.
I picture them with the jaws of life, just kind of just cutting that car in half like a can of peas, and just having him spill out the side like
pops
the
out.
jaws.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Fly Eagles Fly? I wonder, can Jalen Hurts get back to being a quarterback that takes over games when things aren't perfect?
Was he ever?
Yeah, at one point he was. He was the ultimate equalizer with his legs, and he was smart about it. Kind of got away from that last year.
Yeah, because, I mean, I honestly, the whole Eagles offense was broken last year. The offensive line was banged up. No one was able to stay healthy on that offensive line. Then you had the drama with A.J. Brown, just trying to figure out that, trying to find a solution for that. I just feel like Jalen Hurts is going to take a trend towards the right step this year, only because you don't have that noise in the locker room. You can clearly see him throughout training camp, how happy he looks and how great it feels to have a reset. You know what I mean? It's
the
going to be
loudest
hard.
mouth in the room is gone. Yeah.
And it's going to be hard because the Eagles do got a new offensive coordinator in Sean Mannion, but there has been some good things coming out of reports as far as how the scheme is going to look heading into this next season. So I'm very excited for that. But I think Jalen Hurts is going to take a step towards the right direction, and the Eagles defense is going to be top 5, I believe, this year as well.
You have no idea how weird that hits when you say Sean Mannion is their OC.
Right.
You didn't see that one coming?
Did you?
I don't know the guy. I just know that he was kind of like a lifelong backup, but I don't know him at all.
The backup to Jared Goff is now calling plays in Philadelphia.
But I don't know how it works in football, so you correct me if I'm wrong here. But very frequently, the guys that have a lot of success in baseball as managers are guys like Dave Roberts. They bounce around. They're on a lot of different teams. They kind of studied under a lot of different types of managers. They were very rarely star players. Sometimes good. Like Dave Roberts was a good player, but he wasn't a star player. And I think they understand how to relate to it's much easier to relate to Miguel Rojas when you've been Miguel Rojas, because nobody relates to Shohei. But if you're Shohei, how am I supposed to talk to Dave to a guy like Miguel? Right? You just hit 50 home runs. Well, I can't do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's the same thing.
No,
in
it's
football.
not that. I think, like we talk about McVay's coaching tree, I think this is the first former player. Yeah, like KOC didn't play for Sean. He just coached here, and now he's the head coach. This is a guy that was actually one of Sean's players that turned into a coordinator, and I can't believe it's him.
Yeah,
as an OC. So that's funny. Do you guys think Brian Schottenheimer is the guy in Dallas?
Oh,
or
no.
just
No.
Mr. Right? No.
No.
Wait, why you got to go? Oh no.
No.
He's got a talented roster.
No,
He
they've
really
had a talented
does.
roster many, many times in the last 30
Yeah,
years.
look at Mike McCarthy. He had a talented roster, and then look how that went.
There's something that's rotting in there. And look, I like Jerry. I think Jerry's great for the league. I think Jerry's very entertaining. I think Jerry's all those things, but he's in the way.
He is.
Like he's in the way, and until he's not in the way, and we all know the only way that's going to happen, that he's going to be in the way.
Right.
And Brian Schottenheimer or
whomever, Yeah.
Wade Phillips, Dave Campo, Mike McCarthy, Jason Garrett, go down the list of guys that they've had over the last couple of years. They're not really running the show in the most traditional way.
It feels like the sort of the last days of Al Davis, kind of with the Raiders. Where
Except he's not trying to move him.
Where Al, but because Al once upon a time was the innovator, right?
Yeah.
He was the guy who really changed the game. By the end, though, you kind of saw that the game had sort of passed Al by, but he wasn't willing to let go of all the things he had done.
But Jerry's got a modern roster. He really does. He's putting money where the modern NFL teams.
Yeah, Al
receiver.
Davis just looked at the list of the 40 times.
That's true.
Who's the fastest?
Give me the
Give me
fastest
Darius
dude.
Hayward Bay.
Right.
Wasn't that funny at the combine? The fastest dude, Raider.
Oh, Raider. 100%. 100%.
Can he play? Who cares? He can
And
run.
the other thing that the Raiders, one of the advantages that the Raiders had during Al Davis's heyday, to your point about where he was way ahead of the rest of the league, he was willing to take guys that weren't great guys.
Yeah.
He was. You've been. I don't care. He's a good football player. Yeah, bring him in here.
Football is very important to him.
Right.
Yeah.
Bring him in here, and now I think the rest of the league, as the most part, is we'll take a shot on that.
Yeah, we got a bail bondsman on staff.
Yeah.
There you go. We're good. Couple more. Caleb Williams, are you guys believing? Do you think he's ready to take the Bears from rebuilding project to actual playoff Super Bowl contender?
I think so. I think the NFC is loaded. I think that's a problem. But I think he's close, and I think he's got – I think the pairing of Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson as his head coach,
Perfect.
I think go a long
Right there
way
with
for
you.
that.
I think that dude's game speed is unbelievable.
You've heard me say this before. There are quarterbacks that are on good teams that are good play. Sam Darnold is a perfect example of what I'm about to say. It doesn't scare me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, we can write up a defense. We can do we can control what he's going to throw. Even if he's really, really good, we've got an answer for what's coming up most of the time. Caleb Williams scares me because he can just do things off script. He can do things that you can't game plan for. And all of a sudden, it's just the ball's in the end zone. It's like, I don't even know what just happened to me. Those are the guys that really freak me out. Combined with what you said, Marcus, give him a very innovative head coach that's going to allow him to maximize the gifts that he has. That's when it gets scary.
Last year, his rookie year, you could tell he was still sort of feeling some things out. Last year, I saw a lot more of Heisman Trophy Caleb Williams. I saw a lot of that guy show up.
Okay, what about with DJ Moore leaving, and then we don't know with with Luther Burden how he's going to be.
He's hurt.
And, so I mean, besides that, the other receivers, Roma Dunze.
Yeah.
So, but
I think Colston Loveland sort of fits into where Sam Laporta was those first couple years in Detroit. And they've got a Thunder and Lightning backfield. They got DeAndre Swift there. They've got Kyle Monangai there. They've got some pieces. They've got some pieces back there.
I got a case of the Monangai. Give me that cream. My Monangai's acting up. I do see like a 30-pick season from Caleb Williams, though, because I think he's going to believe he can make every play now.
I think that's a great call.
Yeah.
I think that's an amazing call. That he's going to be like, I got this figured out. Hold on.
Going the other way.
Hold on.
Right.
We still got some stuff to work out.
Last one. Do you think Baker Mayfield can reproduce that level of play?
Yes.
You think so?
I do.
Before his body breaks down again?
I do. That level of play win that division?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in the course of that division, because
I'm not even that. South is bad. I'm talking to keep them as a contender for a Super Bowl championship.
Oh no,
okay,
no, not that.
Win the division, yes.
Yeah,
I'm talking Baker Mayfield as MVP.
But
no,
because
no,
we were talking about it at one point.
Yeah, no. See, the first 6-7 weeks of the season, he was out of his mind. He was fantastic.
Yeah.
But that's not the guy he is. That's a Justin Robleski level heater.
Yeah.
That's just
Okay,
he got
that's
on
fair.
one and it was great and good for him and it was real and awesome. But
Ding dong.
I'm not. Clock struck midnight. Yeah, it's like we're back to reality.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right. Who wants 2 tickets to football's biggest championship game? Join me and Marcus this Thursday, August 13th at Morongo Casino Resort and Spa for a live broadcast and enter for a chance to join the Morongo Fantasy Football Face-Off. Draft live with me and Marcus, mostly Marcus, beat the host for weekly prizes, and be the last fan standing to win the grand prize. Powered by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times. D's got something for us. Let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay,
Yeah,
what we got?
speaking about a last man standing, we've been doing a lot of these as far as sports. I kind of want to switch it up because we are the food show.
Oh.
Food, okay.
So, USA Today put out their top 10 French fries. Top 10 fast food French fries. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So I listed the top 10. So we're going to start
We
off.
have to guess what's in the top 10.
Listen, you have to guess what's in
Can
the
I
top
start
10.
so I can just get number one?
I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? Go ahead.
I called my shot and he took it. All right, McDonald's fries.
McDonald's is ranked number 4 right now.
Number
Oh,
4.
Four.
Oh,
Wow.
Four.
Okay.
Okay. Well, okay. Who's
All right.
next?
So Travis, we'll go with Travis
Okay.
and Marcus and Devon.
This can get really tricky
Yeah.
because there's some regionalism in some of this stuff
Of
along
course.
the way.
Just to clarify, it's in America.
In America.
In America.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to go with something that I don't know if it's everywhere, but it's most places. Five Guys.
Five Guys is number 6.
Great.
Okay.
Oh.
French fries.
Yeah.
Yes.
And lots of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now your blood pressure will go through the roof.
Well, you've eaten like 9 potatoes.
But they're so good. Yeah.
Well, and your wallet's going to be significantly lighter.
This
when
is
it's
true.
done, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Marcus.
I could be out on the first round, but we're gonna throw Wendy's out there.
Okay.
Wendy's is not on the list.
Not on the list.
Nope.
They have some good fries.
They're great with Frosties.
Let me scratch that off the list.
All right, no Wendy's.
All right, DeMarco.
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb like you did. Is Chick-fil-A on there? Those waffle fries are awesome.
I think they're one.
Chick-fil-A is number 8.
Number 8.
Oh.
Okay, here we
Eight.
go.
Wow.
Still in the game.
Oh, then I have no clue after this.
Okay.
Okay, it's my turn, right?
It is, yes.
I'm going to go with... Okay, so it's all over, so I'm going to do like a rally / checkers because I think they're together.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that.
That is number 9.
Oh,
good.
Aren't
Oh,
they
Laura.
seasoned fries?
They are, yes.
Rallies?
Yes.
Are you a Rallies checkers guy?
I don't think I've ever eaten at a rally.
Oh, really?
good
I've
burger.
only had...
really?
It's a good burger.
Really?
It is. It's a
Because
good
every
burger.
time I've eaten there, it feels like something has gone wrong in my life for that day.
Well, that's
Oh,
true.
that could just be a cheeseburger
That is true.
situation,
Could be.
too.
I don't
You
know.
mean they brought you there or after you have the burger?
No, it's like, it's just one of those, like, things are going wrong, and then I'm like, I don't know, I end up eating at rallies, and I'm like, this does not help the situation.
It was
I don't
better.
know.
Yeah, it was good.
The only reason I know about rallies is because we did like our best during COVID, and Sedano was like, "Their fries are so good," and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna try them."
Big Buford, right?
I don't even know if I don't know if there's a rally.
Baldwin
anywhere
Park
near.
has one.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
called a Big Buford.
That's the name
Yeah,
of the
I think
burger.
I know
There's
there's
a burger.
There's
I
one
don't
like in Culver City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's next? Travis.
It's me. So here's the dilemma that I have.
Okay.
I know what I want to say, but I think that this is mostly a West Coast, if not exclusively a California thing. So I don't think that they're going to get them. So I think and now my next question is, do I just go big box where they're all over the place and like you're kind of thinking like Wednesdays, or do I go a little more niche?
Well, this counts for the record. This game counts.
I
so-
know, of course it does.
Yeah. You better go with one you think is going to win.
Shake Shack.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dang.
Shake Shack is number 5.
Oh, my God. I thought we had him. Okay. All right.
I actually had that on the list, so I'm a little bit upset he got it.
Who's left? The
It's-
three of us?
It's you.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's you.
It's
are you
you.
out?
I'm
already?
out. Yeah, I'm out.
Marcus
Oh,
is
okay.
out.
Oh, my God. Okay. What'd you just choose?
Shake Shack.
Give me Del Taco, the crinkly cut.
That's what I was thinking.
I hate you,
Del
you
Taco?
sleeper.
Yeah.
Is number 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
man.
wild, because Del Taco's like a Southern California
That's the one
thing.
I was saying. It's like I don't even know if they're out of California.
Yeah, it's
All
like a
right,
Southern
there we go.
California
Tremendous
thing.
fry.
So to give you up the end of the list, you're missing number 2,
2, 3,
3,
7, and 10.
7, and 10. Correct, yes.
Okay.
I'm writing them down, and I hate you, Far.
Hey, man, come
I
on.
hate you.
I love those fries.
All right, I'm going to be out on this one, but whatever, because it is what it is, and I don't have another one, so I'm going to go with Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box is not on the list.
Not on the list.
Yeah, but see here, Jack in the Box's curly fries should be on the list
They're pretty
because they're
good.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're awesome, but I'm not surprised they're not
I
there.
just
All
saw
right.
another list. They had Jack in the Box rated as the worst.
Their regular fries are
Yeah,
no,
they're regular
worst fast
forgettable.
food for burgers.
I don't eat their burgers, so whatever.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that
no.
ultimate cheeseburger.
Oh, yeah, I used to be a bacon ultimate cheeseburger guy.
sourdough
Seriously.
ultimate bacon cheeseburger.
Saved my life.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Okay.
No, no.
All right, again, I'm just playing the numbers game here. I don't even think I've ever eaten one of these, but I know that they exist.
What do you got?
Is Taco Bell on the list?
Taco Bell is not on the list. That means DeMarco is your winner.
Am I the winner? Oh,
You know what? Screw you. Screw you. I wanted Del Taco so
Is
bad.
Burger King on the list?
Burger King's not on the
On the
list.
list.
So, yeah.
Okay,
Is
hold on.
Popeyes on there?
No Popeyes.
No
Okay,
Popeyes?
hold on. Is what's the one right here? Smash Burger.
No, not Smash
Okay,
Burger.
I don't
It's-
know.
So,
What do you got?
number 2 was Farmer Boys.
Oh,
never been there.
I've been to Farmer Boys once. I don't remember the fries necessarily.
I thought that was a grocery store.
No,
That's
no,
a burger joint?
It's a burger
It's a
joint.
burger
Their
joint.
chili
Okay.
cheese fries are
So
not
is it-
bad.
Have you been to a Fuddruckers?
Yeah.
Very similar.
Oh, I love Fuddruckers.
Very similar.
Okay.
Don't tell me it's gonna be like a Bob's Boys or Big
No, no,
Wait,
no.
Bob's.
wait.
Okay.
Fuddruckers had the big steak fries.
They did.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Is
the,
this
the burger he's talking about. The burger
Oh, the
at
burger.
Farmer
Okay,
Boys.
okay.
Burgers like very similar.
Number 3, which was A&W.
A&W. Okay.
All right.
That's more of a Midwest thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we didn't-
we
Love
didn't
an
know that.
A&W.
Okay, number 7 is a place called Golden Chick. It's originated in Texas. I haven't heard of
Golden
it.
Chick?
Golden Chick. Yeah,
Never
I
had
never
it.
heard of this. That's
Never
why I
heard of
said
that.
there's
Never
one
had
on the list.
Is
You guys-
Whataburger on the list?
Whataburger's not on the list. You
Okay.
guys are
Thank
very, very
Thank
disappointed.
goodness.
In and Out is not on the list either, right?
In-N-Out is on the list. They have it at number 10.
Which is
Oh.
wild. 'Cause everybody trashes the fries
Exactly.
in and out.
Exactly.
No, their fries are pretty. The older I get, the more I like them.
Light well, and you got to eat them the second they hand
Yeah.
them to you.
Yes.
Yes.
Then you're okay. But
Can
the
I-
second they go cold, because they're not covered in chemicals, they're real
That's
potatoes,
true.
so they
Yeah.
go cold.
I have a
and
little
limp.
hack for y'all because I used to get the animal style fries, and I don't do a lot of like cheese anymore. So We do the fries either well done, depending how long we're going to drive, or not. And then I add grilled onions on top.
That sounds good.
And if I want to do a little bit of this bread, I sprinkle a little bit, and then you're good.
That sounds very good.
Did you guys get the dub, right?
No.
Did you guys
I
did you mark down the dub?
Look,
I don't know who won.
good job.
Oh, did you mark down the dub?
I'm impressed. You did a very good job there. Yeah.
Damn, I should have.
Did
I
Mr.
wanted,
Marker mark me down? Yeah.
You know what? I should have gone with In-N-Out, but I didn't think they were going to be on the list. I really didn't.
I didn't either.
No.
I didn't either. I thought that Taco Bell, just with those weird, like,
nacho fries?
Yeah.
The nacho fries.
I don't even think I've ever had
And
one.
I thought the curly fries for Jack.
Yeah. Del Taco has the best fries.
That's
Like,
what it is.
I gotta
it was
no.
regional.
I just thought it was so regional. It wouldn't make the list.
I'm not they're okay, but everybody raves about their crinkle fries, and I'm like,
Oh, no.
Crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, and the best part about them, they are so blank salty.
Yes,
They're just
That's why they're not good.
Oh, it's the best.
it's so good.
So good.
yeah,
So
I
good.
put your dub down.
All right, we got a little shop talk coming up next before we check in with Geeter and Trudell. But let me tell you about Kalshi, right? Baseball season has been going on. We're getting into the home stretch, and there is no better place to be than Kalshi, America's #1 prediction market platform. Let's talk about some of the things going on today, right? The Dodgers have been ice cold, but if you look at Kalshi right now, the Dodgers are trading at 72%, means a $100 trade will pay you out $136. But you're thinking to yourself, Travis, yeah, the Dodgers can't win a game to save their life right now, right? You're right. You want to pick Kansas City? Kansas City's trading at only 16%, which means $100 there, $328 if you trade on that one. You want to go off the board? You want something that isn't exactly sports related? Maybe you like a little more pop culture. Time Magazine Man of the Year, Pope Leo, trading at 20%, which means that $100 trade will get you $473. And that's the great part about Kalshi, because you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning no house at all. And as the probabilities change, you can buy in and out of your position. So download that Kalshi app right now. You can have fun with me using the code Travis to get $10 when you trade 10. KALSHI Kalshi. Trade on anything. Here comes some legal stuff for you. 18 plus only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risks and may not be suitable for all investors. Kalshi products are not available in all jurisdictions. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see kalshi.com/regulatory. And do not forget to use that code Travis. Let me know what you're doing. We'll have a great time.
And caller number 7 right now. Caller 7 at 877-710-ESPN. You win on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. One spot to be in the Morongo Fantasy Football Face-Off. This Thursday with Travis and Marcus at Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Caller number 7, 877-710-ESPN. You get a spot now.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
I'm in the shower this morning. I'm getting myself all dolled up. I get out of the shower. I go look in the mirror, and I have got a full head of shampoo in my hair.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
I'm out of the shower. I'm dried off, and I realize I've still got all the shampoo in my hair. Does that ever happen to anybody where you're in the shower and you get out of the shower and you've still got all the shampoo in your hair? Or am I by myself on this?
You are very much by yourself.
Come on, nobody's ever had this happen?
You didn't notice that you had shampoo in your hair?
I mean, like once maybe in my life it happened.
Yeah, like maybe like a couple little bubbles that didn't wash off, but
I went away from the hair. I went into the pits. I went into the body wash. You know, I cleaned the whole freaking thing. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden I got out of the shower and I still had all the shampoo in my hair.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
You know, in sports, you got to have the right team in your corner. Same goes for after an accident. That's why when people ask me who do I call, it's easy. I tell them my guy, Attorney Big Al. Big Al and his team have been helping accident victims across California for more than 15 years. 1-800-HURT-123. That's 1-800-HURT-123. They're available 24/7. 1-800-HURT-123, or check them out online at attorneybigalca.com. Attorney Big Al is attorney Ken Klein, based in Los Angeles.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
Progressive presents ways to save money that aren't bundling your home and auto insurance with Progressive.
Thanks again for taking me to the game, man. I can't wait to get in there. By the way, what's in the bag?
Oh, I bring my own hot dog and peanuts. Saves a ton.
Savvy. And what about the beach chairs?
Why buy seats when you can save big and bring your own?
We can't get in without tickets.
Tickets? What do you think the portable TV is for?
Don't save money pretending to go to the game. You could save hundreds by switching to Progressive. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
You're hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
You got my back. Come on.
No, I don't.
You got my back on
Let
this.
me be very, very clear.
Yes,
I do not have your back.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
All right, let's do a little shop talk right now. And Geeter and Trudell will join us for a little crosstalk coming up about, we'll call it 6 or 7 minutes from right now. John Morant.
Wow.
Happy 27th birthday to him. What's going to be the takeaway from the John Morant experience by the time it's all said and done?
Waste of talent.
It's going to be a what if, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Hold on.
what if?
He can revamp his career in Portland.
You think
never
so?
know. He can. Just depending on what they're going to do with their guard situation. But I think a new, fresh start for him. Let's see what kind of John Morant we will get.
I hope so. Is he? He's not a guy that shoots the three, right?
No, he's not.
He's a drive and
He
score
is.
guy.
Very down.
Box office to watch play. He
He's
does some
so much
crazy stuff. But, okay, let me ask you guys this. Would you want him on your team?
No.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. If I need
you'd take him?
if I need scoring, absolutely.
Okay.
I can fix him.
Yeah.
Just saying. Yeah.
Ben Simmons?
I'm just saying, beggars can't be choosers.
Ben Simmons would be more interesting to me, not because he's a better player. John Morant obviously is a better player, but that feels like a mental thing that you might be able to solve, whereas John Morant is a personality thing that I think is a harder cut.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There was a reason Ben Simmons was the #1 pick overall.
Yeah.
Right? He's talented. Now, I wouldn't bring him here to the Lakers to be the guy, the face of the franchise, the savior. But I could use that big body, especially on the defensive end.
Yeah.
Can I bring him off the bench? Why not?
Playing 4 on 5 on the other end.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little challenging. 49 to our pal Bob Chesney, the head coach at UCLA.
Hey, did you guys get that In-N-Out burger yet?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not
Working on it.
What?
Okay.
Bob had not had In-N-Out when we had him on the show.
Oh, wow.
And so we were kind of trying to give him a little brief tutorial on how to go about it. But I think he's up to speed
We
now.
should ambush him. I just bring him food.
We are
can't
supposed to have them
wait
here.
to see him coach this team.
Me either.
I'm really cautiously optimistic. Like
You mean to see them win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully win, but hopefully look like a functional football team, which they did not for most of last year.
Yeah.
Just look like they know what they're doing, and I'm almost certain that they're going to look like they know what they're doing.
It would be nice to have UCLA football back with us.
Kylie Jenner turns 29 years old today.
All right.
I don't know anything about her other than she's on a lot of commercials.
She's rich.
I can't tell you Kylie from Kendall. If you showed me a picture of the two of them, I couldn't tell you which
Because
one
they
is
have
which.
so much plastic surgery. You can't
Is she
tell
still
them
with
apart.
Chalamet?
Sure.
Chalamet? Yeah.
Which one's
Sure.
with Chalamet?
I think Kylie's, yeah.
Is she the Meta Glasses one?
Sure.
Isn't that
Okay.
Kendall? I don't know.
Sure. I don't know.
No oxygen list for that family.
Well, happy birthday to her, regardless whether she's the Meta one or not. Antonio Banderas, 66 years old today.
Hey now.
All right.
Yeah, I figured.
Hey.
I figured he showed up on
Yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah.
Desperado is one of the greatest.
Desperado's an
actions of
amazing
all time.
movie. Yes.
Yes.
Is he still married to Melanie Griffith?
Oh, I don't know.
He was for a
Good
while.
question.
Yeah. Bunch of says
Bunch
yes.
of says yes.
Really?
So
Okay.
we're gonna go with that. National Lazy Day.
Oh yeah, let's go.
All right.
Done.
Absolutely.
I feel like that should have hit like on a Saturday.
Yeah, that should be a moving
Saturday
target.
or Sunday, something like
Saturday
that.
is
You know.
usually lazy day. Have it on Monday. Today.
Yeah, but you gotta. Can you be lazy? Come to
That's
work?
hard to do that
It's lazy
today.
day. Of course, you get 1 day a week. 1 day. Come on.
Tomorrow.
This one kind of broke my brain for half a second. Today, now mark the dates here, okay? 1846 the United States Congress chartered the Smithsonian Institution.
Okay.
1873, which is nearly 30 years later, 27 years later, the Louvre opened in France.
Really?
We beat the French?
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
That the Smithsonian is older than the Louvre?
Wait a
Really?
minute.
All right.
We've been sold a bill of goods.
Yeah, I felt like the Smithsonian opened in like 1977.
Oh, wait a minute.
I did not know that, and I felt very important when I went to the Louvre. Now I'm like, oh, it's not that.
Yeah, but I've been to I've been to both. Like,
Yes.
I have not been to the Louvre.
The
The
Louvre.
Smithsonian.
Wait, you never?
No, I've never been to Paris.
yeah.
We need to get
Yeah.
You must.
Yeah, I've heard
Take
it's amazing.
Susan. Yes.
The Smithsonian is incredibly but it's just a lot of fun. There's
Yeah,
like
it's a
so much
blast.
cool stuff that's there.
Yeah, we beat the. Wow. Okay.
Okay, I'm glad that I'm not the only one that
No.
that broke my brain.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Good news. Mount Rushmore was dedicated today in 1941.
All right.
Have you
been there.
seen some of those videos of Mount Rushmore? Like it was supposed to be more than what that is. Like
No.
more. Yeah, it was supposed to be a whole different thing or something.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a whole YouTube series on it.
Just more than just the four faces.
More than just their heads, I think. There
Oh,
was
like-
going to be more there.
Oh, interesting.
And then something happened.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I did see where they did it with like just giant pieces of dynamite.
Basically,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I went to check it out.
Have you seen it with your own two
I've
eyes?
seen it with my own two eyes.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
we went on a family vacation there.
And
It is
awesome.
impressive,
Yeah.
but like also it's out in the middle of nowhere, so you drive there and then you get there and you see it for an hour and you're like, okay.
yeah,
That's it. You know?
yeah,
Yeah.
Is it enormous?
It is really, really
You
big.
can't miss
Okay.
it. Kind of
Yeah.
like the Hollywood sign.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can't miss
But like
it.
you have to be going there. It's not,
Right.
Like the Hollywood sign, you can just drive down the freeway and like, oh look, there's a Hollywood sign. Like Mount Rushmore, you actually have to be going to it.
It was
to see
awesome.
it.
I used to hear George Washington's ears were sharp. You ever hear that?
Oh no.
They were sharp. They were pointy.
Oh,
That
like
was
an
the one
elf?
thing. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You guys are roughly the same age. We're all about the same age, so this will resonate with you. The U.S. Treasury in 1966 discontinued printing the $2 bill. Was I the only one as a kid that loved getting a $2
Oh no,
bill?
like
I still love it. It's good luck.
grandmothers.
Yeah.
Grandmothers everywhere would send them on birthdays.
Every year you get a $2 bill on your birthday from your grandmother.
Everybody got one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why was that so cool? Why was that just because they were rare?
don't
Because
No.
it's rare.
Yeah.
It's kind of an odd denomination, right? Like 1, 5, 10, 20, that made it 2. Like it just was
Why not 3?
right.
Yeah.
This is weird,
Two
right?
is very, very weird. Marcus, this one's for you. Today, 1971, the Society for American Baseball Research, better known as SABR, was founded in Cooperstown, New York today in 1971.
Very cool.
There's the nerds
And
who
a
started.
generation of stat nerds were born.
Wow.
Yep. That was the tip of the spear for the nerd revolution.
Sabermetrics?
Yeah.
Is that where that came
that's
from?
where it came
That's where
from.
it came
I thought
from.
that was a guy.
Yeah. Well, Bill James is the guy.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But this was his society of fellow like-minded stat
Nerds.
driven nerds. I feel like the pendulum swung back a little bit, not entirely, but just a little bit more. Math is left for the math class. Let's do a little super crosstalk coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN OA.
The personalities you know.
The teams you love.
First down throw, right side screen. Puka with blockers. The 10, the 5. Now they're cooking with gas. Touchdown Puka Nakua. Touchdown LA. From down 21.
The teams you love.
The station you spend time with every day.
LA's mega sports station.
ESPN LA 710 and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Being a sports fan in Los Angeles can be unpredictable. Your ice cream shouldn't be. For over 80 years, Thrifty has delivered the exact same legendary experience, right down to our signature cylindrical scoop. It's the brand this city was raised on, and the easiest call you'll make on game day. Skip the debate. Just grab the carton everyone already agrees on. Thrifty Ice Cream, a California classic. Available at most major retailers.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. Your heart works hard for you every day. That's why taking care of it should be a year-round priority. Providence brings together some of the brightest minds in cardiac care, keeping you in the game with expert care, advanced treatments, and compassionate support right here in Southern California. Whether you're looking to be more active, make healthier choices, or stay on top of routine screenings, small steps can make a meaningful difference in your long-term health. Providence is here to support healthier hearts in every community. Learn more at Providence
defense.org/SoCalHeart.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Shohei Ohtani's interpreter was fired today. Ippei Mitsuhara ran up gambling debts to a Southern California bookmaking operation.
The inside story of the biggest scandal in modern baseball.
He was absolutely bananas, the amount of bets he was making. I've never seen anything like it.
From 30 for 30 podcasts, this is The Betrayal of Shohei Ohtani.
Presented by Gusto. Episodes 1 and 2 available now. Listen wherever you get podcasts.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you've saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
Hey, it's Wendy here. Are you looking to rebound from your high-interest credit card debt? A SoFi personal loan could help. Consolidate your debt with a SoFi personal loan into one low monthly payment, and you could save money on interest over time. And with as soon as the same day funding, you could hit the ground running ASAP. Apply today with no fees required at SoFi.com/debt-rebound. Loans originated by SoFi Bank. NA member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debt-rebound.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
Do your ears work?
They do work. No, I'm...
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
All right, Lakers talk coming up in just a couple of minutes. Mike Trudell, Geeter, joining us here for a little late edition of Super Crosstalk. Coincidental that all of you guys are decked out in Dodger
We're trying to
gear?
turn things around.
Yeah, I feel like tonight with Skubal and his opener at the Ravine, because he pitched on the road, I feel like we all just kind of sensed that this was, except for DeMarco, we all sensed that this was... This was the moment. And you're in a nice little blue collared shirt.
Yeah, I got a little Dodger blue going on
Dodger
here.
blue.
Oh, hold on a second.
That's a stretch.
Wendy's? Wendy's for fries?
Yeah, Wendy's have good fries. They have good fries.
Okay.
Especially when you dip them in the Frosty.
What would you have said? Well, just many other before Wendy's.
Wendy's? Okay.
But they're fine. So I was listening, but then I came in. I had to talk to Geeter. What was the top 3 again?
Bruh, headphones.
Del Taco was one.
What were the other
I
two?
never even had Del Taco.
Farmer Boy.
Del Taco.
Really, you never had Del Taco,
Del
period?
Taco rattled Trudell.
I don't think I've ever tasted. I don't think I've ever had Del Taco, period.
They're so good. Really? You're missing out
on Del Taco.
It clears Taco Bell by miles.
All right, I'll hit that on the way home today.
Really good. Yeah.
Okay.
You know that I'm a little stingy with my recommendations when it comes to stuff like this. Del Taco will
plus
yes.
And the
Look,
fries
in my in my more broke days, those 39-cent tacos held me down very well.
Yep.
True.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, crinkle cut, and more salt than you could possibly imagine. Yeah. They're so incredibly salty.
Don't sleep on the sauce either.
Yeah.
The taco sauce.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right. Del Scorcho?
Are you a
Del Scorcho, man?
Del Scorcho can really get you.
Oh, did you guys ever talk to Don Nelson?
I met Don Nelson once at a game, but that was it. But obviously, knowing Steve Nash and a couple others that played for him, guys like Derek Fisher who know him well, revered, man, like legend. And think about small ball and things that he brought to the table and Hack-a-Shack and.
That's
him?
right. He was Hack-a-Shack.
And teams. And by the way, drafted Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was a big
Did you ever
advocate
cross
for draft.
paths with him?
Seen him at a ton of games, but never had a conversation with him.
Yeah, what a legend.
But,
just wild. We're trying to remember, what do you remember most about him? And the first thing that comes to mind was him going nose to nose with Karl Malone. Like a coach that would not back down. You know what I mean?
By the way.
Yeah, Malone
he played in that era with the Celtics. I mean, he's got 5 titles as a player. He's not backing down. Jerry Sloan was another guy that did not back down. He wanted all that smoke.
The first thing, and obviously he had an incredible career as a player, like you just mentioned, Geeter, an incredible career as a head coach. He was coached for 4 or 5 different teams in the league over the course of his coaching career, but literally the first thing I think of with Don Nelson, for better or for worse, was the fish ties on the sidelines. Remember? They put in some rule where you had to wear a tie or whatever, and he didn't want to wear a tie, so his protest was he wore fish ties.
Legend.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Legend.
Wow.
Was it Nelly?
Yeah, he played for the Lakers for a couple
Did he coach the Lithuanian team? Was he there? Was he part of that?
I don't
Where
know.
they had the tie-dye uniforms and stuff
Is
like
he
that?
really?
Oh,
Wow.
you might. That does sound familiar now that you mention that.
Yeah, they had those tie-dye shirts. They played those tie-dye uniforms in the Olympics. I want to say he was coaching one of those Lithuanian teams.
I remember those teams.
Yeah, they're good players on those teams.
For sure.
Well, he was coaching the Warriors when I came into the league, because I think it was like 06 to 10.
Yeah, he coached
And so,
Curry rookie year, I think.
Yeah, so I
you were
was
there for sure.
Yeah, but Monte
Definitely
Ellis
for
was
Monte
there.
Ellis,
So
for sure,
and
yeah.
he by that point he was kind of on his way out, but he was one of the first coaches that was just kind of like, F it, let's play small, let's run. He was willing to try different stuff, and he played for the Lakers in the '60s for a couple of years.
Wow,
people might not know that.
Did he win a title as a coach? I don't think
he ever won a title. No,
he was in.
He put Nash and Nowitzki together. He
Dallas,
had the Warriors
Golden
run.
State, Knicks,
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
Yeah. Played for Chicago.
But I want to say
Zephyrs.
second all time in wins, maybe. Like
He's
all time.
He's up there.
Wow.
He's up there. Let's see. In terms of total wins, yeah. Here, I'll pull that up, Peter.
How was that martini you sent me the picture of?
Pretty good.
Was it good? You coming around?
The only issue was that I needed another one.
Yes.
But like it was at the dinner and the kids, I didn't have the time to wait for the waiter to come back and then get another one over there. So I ended up being kind of not super satisfied.
Why did you need another one?
Well, because Travis told me that 2 is the right number.
Oh, I thought
one's
you meant
not
like,
enough, and 3 is too many.
Like you weren't there yet. Okay.
We talk about this every Friday.
Yes.
One is just, it is not
One's
enough.
a tease.
It's a tease.
And then
One's a tease.
the
You
problem
made
too-
yours Friday, right?
I did.
Like a 1.5-er.
Yeah, mine are pretty strong.
Yeah, you're right. By the way, number 2, Peter.
Okay.
So like I had, and then if you have a beer or wine after the martini, then that's not enough either. So then you have to have another one, right? And so I see what you were saying.
Yeah, two martinis put you exactly where you want to be. If you want to have a beer, fine. If you don't, also fine. You want to have a glass of wine, fine. Also good. I don't know, do you enjoy an edible every once in a while? Is that something you do?
I'm not opposed to it morally. I've never tried one.
Never tried one. Okay.
Well, be a little careful putting those two things together if you ever do decide to do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
We should hang out, Trudeau.
Yeah.
We should hang out.
That's quite the cocktail mix. We'd love to get you in on that.
I don't know which way we're going.
You know what?
Like,
you and Andy should try it for the first time Friday
There
night.
you
Let's
go.
see how things go.
Call the
It's a lot.
Waymo.
It is a lot. What do you guys got going on your show tonight?
Oh, so much.
Kevin
So much.
Ding.
Although there's I don't know if you guys heard or talked about the Shaq's comments and the Kobe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get, but I have never actually heard this from somebody that was there at the time, which was Chris Geeter McGee, because I didn't come here until 2008. So I heard a million stories about here was the Kobe perspective, here was the Shaq perspective, here's what really happened, here's off the record what really happened, here's all of the above. But Geeter was there. And
As
then,
were you guys were fans too.
This is the best tease I've heard in a while. I'm going to run down to my car and
We
get
were
it.
late.
Lakers
We
talk
were-
is coming up
Yeah.
next. Good job, Marcus. DeMarco, we'll see you Tuesday tomorrow.
See you
Buckle
Tuesday.
up, buddy. See you then.
Hi, folks. It's Oral Hershiser, and